That's what it's all about. It's all about the algorithms, bro. They ain't
Mm-hmm.
if you ain't making them no whole lot of money, they ain't pushing your videos out. That's the new algorithm. The new algorithm is we're gonna push out the people who making us money. So the people who making us money, feed gonna pop up every time. Like people who I'm not even sub to, not gonna say no names, but as soon as they drop a video, as soon as I open my phone on YouTube, bam, there they go right there.
Hey Gab, you might
Because
want to check and see if you're live. Only people I see live is Jay Mitch and Rattle Can and I don't. Your page isn't live right now on YouTube.
that's
Are you right?
weird, bro.
It's all like
That's why ain't nobody in there. Okay. Let me check, bro. I don't know. Shoot, I don't want to hang everybody up. Let me see. Let me go back out, bro. I don't know why mine ain't live. Uh, how could I do this? Oh, I know why. Cause I hit Facebook. I didn't even hit YouTube. That sucks, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, Ali. Let me go to settings. See how do I do this? General, audio, layout. Guess I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to leave out, and then I'll be back, y'all. Let me know if it stay on.
All right.
Let's see. Check may not be saved. Jesus Christ. I don't know.
In the top right. Oh, okay. We still here.
yeah. So what's good? Ready to look Super Sport Plus. Hey, ain't nothing like it.
Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Had a nice weekend. Got to test it out. A little light. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Is it all-wheel drive?
Yeah.
But you need that up there. Where you at?
Yeah, I just prefer all-wheel drive. I'm rear wheel a little scary. So to be safe, But I got this tune on there where I could choose front or rear though. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
All
like
right. Yeah. I had that thing on. I had it on Facebook and Instagram. I didn't have my YouTube page in there. So sorry for everybody who popping in finally on my page. My bad. My bad. I fluked that one.
hey Rattle, see if you see Gap Live. I'm not seeing it right now. I'm gonna double check again.
It should be on there now because I'm looking up here at the top. I can see it's on there now.
Okay.
It's a chick, right? Oh no, let me hit go live. There it is. Now it should be live. Now it should be live on my page. Sorry, y'all. That's my bad, man. For everybody that's coming from my page, I set up everything and everybody else except for mine. But yeah, there it go. I should be on now. Check my page.
Yeah, you
All right.
live now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it is. All right.
Sorry, y'all.
So
That's my blow. Go ahead. Madam.
just the people that we can see on here. We got Dion Freeman in the building. OG Paperboy. Original Man RC. Big Cal in the building. All right, now you should start seeing them pop up. You should see Dion Freeman,
Hmm.
Caleb, RC Daniel,
Yeah. I see y'all now. Who
just
did it?
Woo 412. All right, we in the mix. Michael Graham in the mix.
What up, Michael Graham? What it do? There we go. The numbers looking better too. Because we was on like 8. Normally when we start, we at least got almost 20. Good grief.
Say it wasn't right,
Tim,
huh?
someone right. Timbo, what it do? What it do? I appreciate people like that come in and tell us, hey man, something ain't right. Dion Freeman, I appreciate that, Dion Freeman. Hey,
Yeah,
and Dion Freeman, man, you got a wrench, man. If somebody come in here talking crazy, bro, get their butt out of here. RC Daniel, you got a wrench. Just Woo folk, you can change the name. Who did it? Just Woo folk, 412. Y'all got wrenches, man. If somebody come in here talking crazy, bro, snatch their butt out of here immediately. Soon as you see a weird kind of comment, get them out of here, man.
look, and if you're not sure it's weird, my tone and facial expression will automatically let you know. If it's any questions, you see me read a comment like, what?
Hmm. Get their
Right,
butts out of here, bro.
right.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go give a few more people wrenches. A few more people that's always here. I'm gonna get them wrenches too. So so they can snatch folk up out of here.
And keep it pushing. It's all right. Started 1 minute ago. All right, that's straight.
Good night, boo. Love you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man, we had a pretty good time, man, in South Carolina, man. We had a race in South Carolina, y'all. It was pretty cool, man. The ground wasn't as good, but by the time we got there Friday and looked at it, it was too late to try to change the location. So, but we had a good time, man. We hung out. You know what I'm saying? Just had fun, man. I'm driving at night, 1 o'clock in the morning, the hotel. I'm driving. I got the Grom out there, letting it rip.
Did it rain up there or something the day before?
Nah, no rain. It was
Oh,
perfect
okay.
up there. Actually,
No,
it was
when you say the
Go ahead.
ground wasn't that good, I'm thinking it was wet.
Nah, it was bumpy. It's
Okay.
like what it was. They used to ride 4-wheelers and go-karts and motorcycles on the dude
Yeah.
property, but they stopped. But he just cut all the, you know what I'm saying. So now it's no longer grass. It's just like what they call them. You know when you what they call them, man. Weeds. It's just like a whole bunch of weeds, and they cut them down, but all those ruts was still in the ground. But the
Mhm.
dude had a big old yard. He got about 4 acres. But yeah, and then it was like where we was racing, the street was like right there. Demetrius went up. They were drag racing. Demetrius went up the hill and went into the street, and the lady ran his car over, bro.
Ooh.
Oh, that sucked.
Yeah, and
I know that's heartbreaking.
he got a 55 Supreme motor on there, bro. That lady ran it over, bro. Ran his car over.
I know that's heartbreaking.
Mhm.
Did she stop?
Yeah, she stopped. She called the police.
Oh, what did the police say?
Police didn't say nothing. Ain't nothing they can say.
So why she called the police?
And I guess she wanted somebody to fix her car. Cause the only thing happened was like her bumper in the very front. She had a little crack in her bumper in the front.
Yeah.
She called Popos, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, she did, my boy.
Let me see your ID.
hmm She sure called the Popos on him.
Wow.
But it was cool. Everything was good, though. Everything was good.
Did they try to say anybody was at fault?
Nah. He wasn't. He really wasn't at fault. She could have avoided the car, bro. You know what I'm saying? She could have avoided it because like you could see it came up into the street and it was sitting there for a couple of seconds. And it's like she tried to go over, but instead of her just hitting the brakes, she kept going. And it was just like, doosh. She stopped. It was a 5T, bro. When she stopped, it was up under the front wheel.
Good grief.
Yep. Yep. That's what happened, my brother. That's what happened. Who I got? What's up, Teddy P?
What's going on, fellas?
What's good, man?
Chilling. How was your Easter?
It was great, man. It was great. My Easter was awesome. Spent most
Was that
of
an
it
Audi
riding.
in your picture?
That's all. Looking at that
Nah,
Audi,
that's
a
the Urus,
Porsche,
man. That's the
Urus,
Urus.
I knew it was something special.
What you getting done to it? Or what are you doing to it?
That ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I just found a picture, man.
Okay.
Come on, what I'm getting done to it. Come on, man.
Hey.
I'm gonna be here talking to you guys right now. I'll be out having a ride. Taking a blast.
Look, it could be in the shop getting a wrap put on or something. You never know.
That's crazy. So you heard what he said. He said when he make it, he ain't gonna have time for the live streams no more. He gonna be out cruising and stuff.
I'm saying right now, that would have been new to me right now. So I'd had to go outside and get familiar with it.
Okay.
Look, ain't that something? That's when you drive your car the most when it's new.
Yeah,
man.
To some of the most randomest places. Oh, you know what? I need to go get some Oreo cakesters from the store across town. They're 45 minutes away. I gotta go.
Man, I know I definitely been making some unnecessary. I don't say unnecessary. I've been going further out. Let's say that I've been going further out, man.
Yeah, he been on the scenic route home, burning gas like a motor rider.
On Sports Plus, yeah.
Look, then at the gas station, they be like, welcome back.
Welcome back. When you here this morning? Like, yeah.
You filling up again? Yeah, I got to do it.
Premium, right? Yeah.
Right.
All right, Run 74. I just made you a moderator. Original Man RC. I just made you a moderator. Big Cow. I just made y'all moderators, bro. So let me make Caleb Perry a moderator as well. Y'all see somebody come in there with that craziness? Get them out of here, bro. No warnings. As soon as you see some shenanigans, get them out of here.
Champion in the building.
What up, champion? What it do, bro?
It was good.
Yes, sir. And for the new moderators, if you have any question about somebody saying something crazy, you'll know if it's crazy or not. If you confused, how I respond to what I'm reading will tell you out the gate. They on some shenanigans.
They gotta go.
Yeah.
Reese RC, what it do? What it do? So our topic for tonight, fellas, we're gonna talk about is how your favorite YouTuber got in. I mean, how your favorite YouTubers got going into the RC game and into the YouTube world. We know who y'all favorite YouTubers are. So we're gonna, talk about it and see how everybody got started. So for the people who you don't know and how they got going, you will know how they got going. So we're gonna wait on my brother Jay Mitch to come in and my brother Doc and Super Dave, and then we're gonna rock out. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, all in all, man, we had a good time up there, man. We had a really good time, man. I'm looking forward to the next out of town trip. I don't know where we're gonna go. I'm gonna try to find somewhere that's about 4-5 hours away, where we can go spend a little weekend and kick some ass and come on back home. RC car fans, what's going on? Yes, sir. Wipe your feet, Hot Wheels. What it do, bro? What it do, Hot Wheels? Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter back to you, brother. Happy Easter.
There you go, Rattle. Just for you, man. Just for you.
Oh, and you got to slip off. You ain't playing out there. You are not playing, sir.
So I had my first disappointment, man. This is a little off topic of RC. So I seen my first, well, I don't say my first, but my next mod, man. Guess what it could be, Rattle? Take your wildest guess.
What?
Speed limiter.
You gonna put one on or you taking it off?
Taking it off, man.
Oh, I was about to say. Because
Man,
it top out at 110?
When that thing topped out at 130, I'm in 7th gear. I'm like, it gotta be more. I switch it to 8th. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, man.
My buddy, we in a group chat, like on the phone while we driving. He's like, yeah, we up here doing 160. I'm like, man, y'all go ahead, man. I'm gonna catch y'all at the exit.
Right. I'm gonna see y'all when I get there.
Yeah, well,
so they literally riding around at 160 miles per hour talking in the group chat.
We was on the highway. Like I said, you started the conversation by saying going to uncharted territories. We was in a part of Wisconsin on the back roads, on some organized 2 a.m. street racing. So when the police come, you got to go. So yeah, we decided we was trying to run it and doing all that. So yeah, we got on the little group chat and hit the highway. A couple of cars pulled up. I'm like, I'm gonna have some fun with them. Yeah, I didn't have enough. I had more road than speed. So
Will Darby, what it do, Will Darby? What's going on, brother?
Yeah.
Look, and you don't know it until it hit.
I'm like, we ain't going
cut off.
That mother just staying at 130, just staying there like glued. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I don't think I can go. I don't think I should be touching the limiter for a long time. So I'm just going 120 and catch up to y'all in a second. Nobody's on the highway. It was, completely open.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. Y'all was on a closed professional course.
Closed course. Professional. Yeah.
I thought you went to Mexico.
What?
Huh?
I thought you went to Mexico.
That was last week.
Hey man, y'all don't condone this man's shenanigans, bro.
Hey,
Do not condone this man's shenanigans.
let
It
me
ain't
tell
gonna
you,
go on too much longer, man. You know how you get a new toy and you play with it. I'm gonna be back on my RC cars every day in about a few more weeks.
Yeah, but he gonna take the limiter off though, right? Yeah.
Got
Okay.
to.
look, it ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like it. Just
Yeah.
it ain't nothing like it. Once you do it the first time, you like, yeah, I
Then you
gotta
chill
do
out.
this again.
Nah, you be like, yeah, that was nice. And you kind of chill out, get your bearings back. Like, okay, that was nice. And you chill out.
Man, yeah. What? No, not chill out. You got to do it again. You got to go next. You got to get that same professional closed course next weekend. You got to try it.
We're gonna see.
Hey y'all, do not condone the shenanigans they are talking right now.
Hey, they had the drag track open, $25. They had a little special this weekend. It was nice.
Oh, that's cheap.
Great Lakes Dragway. That's what it was. It was called.
With the time slips?
Oh,
nice. Yeah, you can't beat that. That's super cheap.
I was telling my lady, I was like, man, at the RJ party, I might have to dip out, man. They having a crazy deal. So yeah. Made about 3 passes.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's now I'm gonna tell you when you're gonna start to slow down. After you put your first set of tires on there. Like, these ain't cheap. Not for, now you can get you some Maypops for cheap, but yeah, once you put that first set on that, you like, yeah, I'm about to be easy with this.
Yeah, some Pirelli P0 All Sports. Yeah, I'm definitely not looking forward to,
What size are they?
19 or 18, I can't remember, but yep.
Ooh, if they 19, you definitely gonna get a headache from that because they gonna hit you over the head.
Yeah, I'm already looking forward to. I think I'm gonna put some Michelins on there, some different. I got some. I'm put a little bit on there. I want a little bit more sidewall.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the run flats off.
Once they get some 555Rs, man, you want to play around?
Yeah, man. Once you send me, once you buy one tire, I'm buy the other 3. We on that.
Nah, just the backs. That's all you need is the backs. That's all you need.
No, I'm 4-wheel drive, brother.
That's all you need is the backs, man. You're gonna squat to the rear. You know what I mean? Go ahead, just put the backs on there.
No,
look, you got great tread on the back and skis on the front.
It's a Funko, man. You know what that thing called? The Funko.
Wow. You don't be out here driving on your life. Now that we do not condone. That is not tight. Let me catch some of these comments because we're gonna be way behind if we keep playing. Gap. Grant says, cool wheels you put on the Funko. Will Darby asking, did y'all hear that the new Losi LMT is out now? Yeah, I saw it the other day. Yeah. Charles Green in the building. Flyboys 305 in the building. Granny saying Earl Moorhead needs to learn how to not break a Traxxas. Hey man, that can happen to anybody, really. It's just all in how you drive that joker. Pete Nova's in the building. Mr. Mad 2424 in the building.
What up, Mr. Mad?
Pete Nova says that the brakes are useless on the Funko, especially in the sand. Okay then.
Probably gotta get some weight up front.
Yeah, probably so. Dave says a live speed run.
I don't know who he's talking about, but that'll be nice. Hopefully they're talking to me.
That part. Yeah, all right. I thought we had more than that. All right, so we caught up.
It's a little light tonight.
Yeah. Look, for now, they coming.
Because Gap ain't get that 30-minute notification everybody be looking for, you know.
All right. Exactly. That is it. Oh, Grant says that now that thing was moving.
What are you talking about? The phone call?
I think so.
Cool. Yeah, nice.
Okay, I got. Let me look. I'm gonna look it up right now. See. What I missed, bro?
Nothing. Gap just Rattle just finished up the comments. Where Jay Mitch at?
He should be coming in shortly.
Oh, okay.
And Will Darby asking if any of us gonna get the new Losi, truck.
Doc is.
Yeah, Doc gonna get it.
That's that big one.
I just don't want to pay that ticket for it.
That's the big one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The LMT.
800 ain't bad. It's 800, right? 7-something.
750. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not bad, man. To me, at least, just thinking about that's man. Any bigger than the X Max? Same size?
No.
Oh, it must be true.
It's probably
Fire Team size.
Maybe a little smaller than the Fire Team. It's not as long as the Fire Team.
It's a little shorter.
Okay. For all around basher, that big, man. I don't know. That's
Nah, no. Don't try to bash it now.
Bashing it monster truck style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
For what it can do. So if you've never had one, or if you don't have one, that's a good truck to get because it got all the tricks. You ain't got to learn how to do the tricks.
Yeah.
But more than likely, the people that got it and into monster trucks, they may not get that truck just because they can do all the stuff that it can do.
I see Champion say he got the Funko in the Easy Bake Oven coming out real soon.
Nice. Nice. Oh, Will Darby says it's an 8th scale and a 10th scale.
Oh, okay.
Matter of fact, Pete Nova hit the nail on the head. He said it's short, but it's tall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's definitely tall.
Yeah.
Champion got that new Funko. His Funko is spelled with a KO instead of a CO. He got that new one. It still got 12S already in it.
Oh, wow.
From Traxxas Factory.
Will Darby said he getting one. He said he getting the new Losi. That'll be dope.
I missed that little Horizon thing at my hobby town, man. It looked like it was pretty dope. Came out there some crawler tracks and had a lot of discounts. Yeah, man. They did it during work hours though. They knew what they was doing. On a Friday. It was pretty dope from the pictures and videos I seen.
So what was it? It was just like Horizon came out there with all their stuff or something?
Yeah, Horizon came to the local hobby town with all their stuff. You could try a lot of their stuff. I don't know if they did anything outside, but I seen before where they went to places and they went outside with certain stuff. So that's what kind of got me interested. I was like, oh man, go check this out.
That's very tight.
Yeah, man. I can't believe you missed that. I wouldn't have missed that. I would have had to make that happen.
Between work and trying to get stuff for RJ party the next day, it was.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot you. Yeah.
You see, Mama threw a theme party, and it was a lot that went into that. So yeah, she did her thing.
Will Darby says, they say it sits at a 1/10 scale, but it uses 1/8 scale parts. But if you really look at it, it's more like a 8th scale all the way around, no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah. Pete Nova says he loves his mini LMT, best indoor RC. Champion says, yeah, that's right. Funko from the inner city. Hydropower RC in the building. Oh, and then Champion said the LMT is super nice.
What's up, Hydropower?
What's happening, Hydro?
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, this gonna be the when it hit the market. This gonna be the video. This what you're gonna see on most of the videos when the LMT, when people start actually getting it. This gonna be what you're gonna be looking at right here on every video.
Everybody going sideways, driving it
The two,
sideways.
yep, the two thing, because everything else you basically can do
Yeah.
without the special stuff. It's this right here that's hard to do.
Mhm.
Well, Gab, you know your favorite YouTuber from across the pond, you know, Kevin Talibet, he good for making them things. Do they got rear steer?
Nah,
Oh, they didn't put the rear steer on it. Okay. You know, he be making them I don't know how he do it. He make them X Maxes be on them two wheels. I think that's pretty dope.
what you call him, Talibet?
And Talibet, Kevin Talibet. I don't how you pronounce it. What's his last name? Talbert, whatever.
No R.
See, I can't pronounce without the R. So
Talibet. Talibet. He said.
Kevin Talibet, yeah. I made him up a new last name. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you have. Yes, sir, you have. That's a new YouTuber right there. That's Kevin Talbot, brother. Kevin Talbot.
All right, Coach Monte in the building. What's up, Coach Monte?
What's going on, Coach?
Grant saying, hope y'all ain't checking in no mud. All right, Pete Nova says I always do that, but not on purpose.
They always do that too, Will.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna be able to do it purposely, Pete Nova. Pete
Right.
Nova. You're gonna be able to do it purposely now when you get it, bro.
Man, Spectrum got some tricks over there with their electronics, making them do all them tricks and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
outside.
yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Gap favorite company,
Who?
Right.
receiver company,
Who?
Spectrum.
Oh, Spectrum. Oh yeah, Spectrum. All right, man. I rock with Spectrum, bro. They need to. I buy so much of their stuff. They need to give me a sponsorship.
Man,
Spectrum,
One
where y'all at, man? Send me a sponsorship, man. You know what I'm
When
saying? I'm the one stand by y'all stuff when everybody else don't like it.
hey, one day you should do a video with all your remotes and all the cars with receivers in there. That might get you the attention. Hashtag Spectrum. Horizon Hobby. That'll get you in the dough, maybe. Like, man,
Need to do something.
Look,
Dang, we got 50 receivers. Hold on, man. What's going on?
look, they gonna be like, hey, we saw your video. We're reaching out to you. We want to sponsor you. We're gonna send you 2 315 receivers, but we need you to do 25 videos.
They're gonna be 215s, bro. They're gonna be 215s. Don't go up a channel. They're gonna be the SR. Matter of fact, they're gonna be two of the goddamn all in ones with that little bitty remote.
It was
Hey,
like,
man.
25 videos, and they gotta have positive reactions, and we need them by Tuesday of next week.
Oh man.
And if the reactions ain't positive, you gotta send it back to us.
Oh man. I got a question. Has anybody ever actually done a range test on the stock? Like, was it the SL3, the cheap DSC remote, even the Groms? I don't never lose range. Them things be going really far.
I don't think nobody ever done no range test.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody do a range test on it.
Yeah, I be going city blocks with my little Grom messing around sometime. I'm curious, how much range do this thing get? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I know Super Dave uses Spectrum on his speed run cars, and he's sending that sucker out there.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
it must be pretty good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, Will Darby said his friend is building a SR-71 Blackbird boat. That sounds like something that's tight. I don't know what it is, but it sounds like it's tight.
Sound like some speed. The Blackbird.
Right.
Yeah.
Champion says you push your button, and it does every stunt that you need to do with ease. The thought process needed. Oh, push the button, it does it. It comes with a new gyro system to help do the stunts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Grant said halibut. Will Darby says all the stuff that you could do for the right regular Losi LMT, you can't do for the. I guess you're saying you can't do for the new one. What LMG 2.0? So you can put 4-wheel steering on it. Oh, okay. He-Man Sean in the building.
What's good?
What up, E-Man Sean?
All right. Okay. Champion, y'all going back and forth. IKB TV in the building.
IKB, what it do, bro?
Oh, Hydro said he got his being delivered tomorrow. He thinking about just getting the drive receiver and putting it in the Kyosho USA 1.
Oh, that would be dope. That would be dope. I'm gonna tell you though, Hydro, look at the orientation of that receiver and make sure you orientate it the exact same way in the other truck. Because if you orientate it different, it's not gonna react the same. That's just like the bike receiver. If you try to lay the bike receiver down inside of a car, it may act decent, but it's not going to act the same. You have to have that receiver facing upwards to make it work right. So whatever orientation it is in your LMT, make sure you put it in that same exact orientation in the Kyosho. But that'll be dope. Because that Kyosho USA 1, you can actually do dual motors.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Who we got? J Mitch Super Day.
Brother J Mitch, what it do, bro?
You, what's going on, fellas?
What up?
What's cracking?
Word here, bro.
Ain't nothing, man. It's nothing much. What's up with y'all?
What's good? What's good?
Same old thing, bro. Same old, brother. Enjoying live.
What's going on live? The panel. What's going on? All our people in the comments. Thanks for joining us. Sorry for being late. I just got back in the crib. I don't know how good I'm gonna be tonight, fellas.
You on one. We
I already know.
We see it. You on one. You on one.
I'm off tomorrow. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You tomorrow. You real shiny right now, bro. You real shiny right now.
Smiling, you glowing, bro.
I'm smiling out of trying not to go to sleep. My eyes open.
Y'all know what that mean, right? Tomorrow he buying 2 hobby wings. Get ready.
Man. Yo, I'm happy to announce, man, my Cash App is back up finally after like 6 weeks. I don't know.
That means you moving too much money, J Mitch. That's all. That's all that
is. It's working now, J Mitch, because mine ain't working either. Let me see if mine working. Oh, I got it. Yeah, let me see if mine working.
That means you moving too much money. You can't move more money through your Cash App than you do the regular accounts in a year, bro. They don't.
You know what's funny? Like I never used my Cash App debit card, and then I finally started using it, and then that's when all the weird stuff started happening.
I've been using mine solid for about 2 years now. I love it. All the free ATMs.
Yeah, it's great.
Man, I went and picked out a custom Cash App card, J Mitch on it and everything. It's looking nice. That John was like, "Yeah, you using us too much, dog. Using us more than the regular bank."
Avoiding all the fees.
Exactly.
Right. He-Man Shine is reminding us that Team Corrali got a new RC.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that Kagamo 99.99 999 999 over with the gold chassis.
Anybody order one besides me? Because I was on it. Nope.
Nah, I think you might have been the only one to pull the trigger on that, J Mitch.
I'm surprised Doc ain't get one. Doc might have one on the pre-order.
Doc might have pulled the trigger. But hell, Doc didn't. He tweaked out. He didn't put every upgrade you can put on the one that he got.
Yep.
He got to compare it though. Got to compare it.
Reg, that's what I was talking about. I said, man, I'm about to get this new one. I might let this other roller go.
Yeah, I put the question mark on there, man. I thought you would have slid the price in the private chat,
Yeah, well, we can make something happen.
He said you paid for shipping and you got it.
I'm incentivized to get it to you specifically because I want you to come around to Team Corrali a little bit. I ain't trying to say it's better than Arma, but I want you to see, what Team Corrali got to offer.
And I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I may seem biased, but when I play with RC cars, I play with what I like. You know, I only talk about armor, but I play when I come to, you know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, yeah, you probably be the reason I have what's the word? Somebody contest to the number 1 spot or a solid number 2 spot RC brand, you know?
Yeah. I only thing I would want is for you to just, you know, when you love it, just say, yo, my man Jay Mitch, he looked out. You know what I mean? Jay Mitch wanted to make sure I like this.
I got you. I guess I'm gonna have to do a 3 video content. One when I get the car, do a bashing one, then come back with my long-term response. Little content.
Yeah, that's all I want. That's all I want. Just like seriously, I really want you to. I think you'll like it. You might not want to buy it, but I think once you play with it, I think your nostrils will open up a little bit to it. You'll be like, damn, this a little something to it. It's not armor proof, but it's just a little different. It's just a little different.
The one you was talking about, that was the larger one, the 7.
Kagama, yeah, it's the Creighton. It's the adversary to the Creighton.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I don't need 2 of them. So,
man,
that's the first time
I ever heard you say that, Jay Mitch. I don't need 2 of them.
No, because I'm getting a limited one. So the limited one is going to be the upgraded John, and I already had the other one. So.
Nice. But you know what I'm saying? I'm saying as an RC collector, you know, you got 2 of some things down there, you know?
I don't, because you know what? Back in the day, when I had like 6 Typhons, I would, Rattle kind of, you know what I mean? You know how Rattle do. You know what I mean? The only thing I got multiples of is the Nero. I got a gang of Neros. And that's the only thing I'm planning because you can't get them no more. But with them Typhons, like, they just kept falling on my lap. Like, I don't even, first it was like, I don't want one. Then I got one. Then I got another one. Then a couple RC stores went out of business. Oh, let them go for $250. Okay, let me get that one.
So you was the type of lowball king for a minute. I hear you.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we figure something out. If you're really interested, we figure something out. Real rap.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Hey man, 2 days later, all of that went right back into the car. Just know that. All of it. Yep. I figure I play it a little smart, you know, get ahead. You know what I'm talking about.
And nothing wrong with that.
All that money went right back into it. So
nice. That's what you're
supposed
to do. What we topicing tonight, guys? What we talking about?
Hold on. Let me get these comments. Ernest Franklin asking, do you think 6S would be too much for a 2-wheel drive slash? Mama XESC Council motor and belted Big Daddy drag slicks and upgraded drive shafts.
No,
you want a drag race.
You gotta get a wheelie bar though and some good tires. Whatever rubber you got on them tires, they gotta be grippy, man. Because now you get into the outlaw car territory.
Put some phones on it.
Put some phones on there, y'all.
And right before you about to run it, right, go across the street, look under the bushes, get the biggest boulder you got and some zip ties, tie it to the front before you run that shit. Because that front is not gonna stay down, dog. On 6S.
Don't wheelie.
Let me get you a couple of 1/2-inch sockets, man. You'll be good, man. Put right on the front.
Get you a little cinder block from Home Depot.
That bitch like you gonna need the city to hold this front down.
It is. He-Man Sean says it looks worthy. The $9.99 looks worthy. Champion says he with you, Jay Mitch, and he gonna get one.
What up, Champ? Yo, Champ, you the reason my shit went down. All that deal we did. Too much money in my damn Cash App, bro.
He bought a whole shop.
Champ went crazy. Shout out to Champ, man.
Hey, Jay.
I'm literally just walking in the crib. I gotta get something, man. It was a long little drive this evening.
All right, so we'll come back to that. Psycho 73 in the building. Roosevelt asking, what do you think about the Asuga? The Asuga is
love it. Yes, sir. I love it. That's the best car team Corrales make, if you ask me. It's the Asuga.
I think that's what I was asking about. That's the big one, right? The buggy.
The buggy, yeah.
Oh, Ernest say he got the wheelie bar and he laughing at the cinder block. That's it. Deep voice in the building.
Deep voice, what it do? Hey, put your Jay Mitch, put your mic on mute and listen to what I said in the group. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna pull up the 9.99 so everybody can see it. I'm just gonna call it the 9.99 from here on.
What is it? What's the 9.99? I missed something.
The Kagama.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
They only make 999 of them.
I wonder how many they're gonna have after 30 days.
997.
It looks solid though, man.
I mean, for that price, though, that's a grip for that price. You really gotta be a fan to spend that $8.99. You gotta be a fan, but I think it's worth it.
And you know what? Though? What I'm noticing too, they got two different versions of it because they got the blue body version and they got the red body version. I didn't know
They got a green one too.
I thought they were just gonna do just that red. Because that red one, the body looked different on the red one.
This is my thing about that. Like I was telling my mans all week, I said it's a limited edition. They got a gold chassis. Why ain't they make a black and gold body?
Yeah, that would have been dope. Or just a body that's totally different from the other ones.
Exactly.
Well, the red body does look different. The blue body and the green body though, they look the same.
Yo, I wanted that red body, but something telling me everybody gonna get that red one, so I had to go in a little different direction.
All right, y'all. So check this scenario. They release these cars. People buy them. Next thing you know, it's competing with anybody EXB, Ultimate, or anything. Now, Team Corrali changed their RC model and raised their price by $150. Y'all still messing with them?
They tanking.
No, I don't think they tanking. I think they will be putting themselves on the playing field. They like, we've been watching from the sidelines, playing from the sidelines. Now watch this. We on field now.
Here's why I say they'll fall apart on that. Simply because parts availability, and you can't walk into most stores and just put your hands on one.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna disagree with you on there, Rattle, because they are distributed through a few people, and now Horizon distributes them as well.
Okay. Now,
so parts availability is not going to be a problem. If you can't get it in your LHS, you definitely going to be able to order it from Horizon Hobby.
When?
Now. You can order Team Corali parts now.
He said, "Well, you gonna get that mud?
You gonna? They got them in stock now."
Somebody we run cars with, Psycho had just he broke his Asuga. He just got his parts.
Where did he order from?
He ended up having to get them off of where did he get them from? No, matter of fact, he couldn't find any Asuga parts. He ended up having to order the Kagama arms, I think.
The same arms.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, it took some work. It wasn't just, let me jump on Horizon and order them.
Oh, Horizon should have them in stock.
Yeah,
if they don't, HRP got them.
But that's not a common thing, though. Whereas
anything that's anything that's a little difficult, sorry, baby Jesus, don't be a bitch. Order your shit. If you really love some shit, don't be baby fire. Oh, I had to dig a little deeper. Oh, I couldn't just go to the homepage and order it. Man, the fuck up, man. Stop playing.
No, but this is what I'm saying to you. That's why I say they not gonna be up there with them because of parts availability. It's a big difference if you break your car. If I break a car today at 2:00, let's say I break an X-Max.
X-Max is one of the most popular cars in the world.
I can walk into a store and buy the parts.
Right. When Team Corali gets, I'm sorry, Rad, I don't mean to cut you off, but
yeah, but
Team Corali and Armor ain't the same. They're not doing the same amount of business.
Right.
Now, if Team Corali was doing the same amount of business as Armor, then that'd be different. And then you talk about parts availability, then you're different. But you're talking about a more of a boutique, more of a smaller scale company compared to Armor. It's a smaller machine.
But going back to the original question that he asked about being on the playing field, you need that parts availability to be on the field with them guys.
People gotta buy first.
I understand where you're coming from because And the reason why I would say it wouldn't be on that level is not really just part support. It's just you gotta prove more to me. You can't just have two cars and then feel like you're gonna be on the level with Armor.
No.
You see what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
have to broaden your horizon. You're gonna have to do a freaking a seven scale. You're gonna have to do a damn a six scale. You're gonna have to do some some 10th scales. You're gonna have to
Mhm.
do some, you know what I'm saying? Have some more bangers in different areas before you just come out with this one car and say, oh hell no. Now this limited edition I understand because it's a limited edition. I understand the $800 because it's a limited edition. It's gonna be something that everybody not gonna be able to have.
Mhm.
So I kind of, so I kind of, I don't think it's that. I think it's expensive. All cars are expensive to me, but I don't. I can see where it is, where it's asking for that money. But is that going to be the car that's going to push them to be able to put 150 extra dollars on all the rest of their cars? Hell no.
And you know something else I'm thinking about too? Remember when Armor first came out? They listened to the people, and that's how they got big. They really listened. Team Corrali, they ain't listening to nobody.
You don't
Team
think so?
Team Corrali want to watch you, but they don't want to, and they want to do the things that they want to do. That's good, but
Mhm.
the formula is to get these machines in people's hands that are going to run them. And the guy that does the Team Corrali videos, you could tell he's very passionate. He's very passionate, but dude, we do not know you. And a lot of
Mhm.
us do not know who Team Corrali is. Team Corrali, y'all gotta get that RC. And like I hate to say this guy's name, but y'all know you gotta get it in my man Kevin Talbot's hand. You gotta get it in Duper Bash hands. You gotta get it to Thunder RC. You gotta get it to these guys who are going to bash that people trust and recognize.
Mhm.
That's going to help the brand. And then I
But I,
think,
but I agree, J. Mitch. But
mhm,
then again, I don't. And the reason why I say that is because their bashing is way more extreme than everybody else bashing.
but that's what
You see
people
what I'm
want to
saying?
see. That's what
Yeah,
people
but
want to see.
it's gonna break. It's gonna break.
But
And as
everything
soon as
going to
it
break.
breaks, but exactly. But as soon as it breaks, then they gonna say, "Oh, it's a piece of shit,"
But
because
everything
it couldn't take it. And his armor Creighton took 10 jumps before it broke. The Corrales
wait
broke on
right
one jump.
now, right now they got like right now. We all know it. The Crane EXB right now is like a tuna that got stabbed in the neck, surrounded by great white sharks with them damn diffs. If I was Team Corrali, I would be getting out this limited edition or sending a hopped up ass Team Corrali Kagama with all the latest additions to these people and compare it to an EXB. I'm
But
trying to
they
tell
need to
you.
send it. They need to send it to us and do it though.
Send it to me, Team
Send
Corrali. I will do it
it to us and let
tomorrow.
us do it, bro. Let
I
us
will
do
do
it,
it
dog.
tomorrow because the EXP diffs are weak. The Team Corrali diffs, they don't have LSDs. You know what I mean? They gonna run nice, and they just fixed the CVDs in this limited edition. Gonna be a beast, man.
So
It's
let
gonna
me
be
so
a
let me
beast.
ask you so let me ask you this. What's the difference about this motor? What the hell is that little back piece? What is that? That's just for
Well,
looks?
it's the limited edition KV. It's an upgraded KV motor. I don't know the gold color.
Because it
It
looks
look
like
tight.
if you see where the wires stop at, it's like
Mhm.
an extra 3 inches back there, but it's a hole. It's really nothing up under that back
No,
little piece.
it's nothing under there. It ain't nothing under there. But
It look
when I
tight.
get mine, trust me, I'm gonna do a forensic unboxing. Who that do? Who the dude who get the RCs and take everything apart?
Do RC.
Do
I'm
a
gonna do
RC.
a do RC. Me
Nah,
and
don't do a
Ted.
do RC. Just do a RC driver because he go in detail too.
Yeah, me and Ted gonna get together and do the do RC joint. We gonna do a collaboration, you know what I mean? And we gonna just get it done. I'm trying to tell you, this team Corrali is not something to play around with. It's gonna be a beast. I'ma stand on that. I don't care about no parts availability. I can get my parts from Jenny's RC. They gonna have them. My man Adam from RC Discount got nothing but a wall of Team Corrali parts. You can get parts on eBay. You're gonna be able to get parts from Horizon. You're gonna be able to get parts from HRP.
So
But
look at
how,
this. But look at this remote right here. What y'all think about this radio?
It's a nice. It's a LCD radio. They run in the FSHH protocol like Futaba. It's only a 3-channel. I mean, but it's not a stock radio. You know what I mean? So
Look pretty damn cool.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
let's not. We could all be negative and find a reason not to do something, but we want something different. I think this is different enough for me personally.
Well, for me, with the Kagamas, I don't get truggy out of a Kagama, and that's why I didn't like it. I didn't like the Kagama because I don't get truggy out of it. It doesn't feel like a truggy to me. It doesn't drive like a truggy to me. It drives more like a stunt truck. It drives more like an Outcast.
No, not
And
to me. Not to
yeah,
me.
to me, it's Outcast ish. Like
It's not
the
short wheel.
handling.
It's not
Yeah,
short wheel based like
it's
that.
not, but it still handles to me. It handles just like an Outcast, and
Okay.
that's what kind of threw me off with it because I'm thinking of when I think of Truggy, I think it handling slightly different, but with that, it felt just like an Outcast, and I was like, yeah,
Well, I got them all, and nothing feels like my Outcast. Nothing I own feels like my Outcast at all. The Outcast is a problem. I will say the Kagama to me feels a little bit more responsive than a Creighton. So I can see kind of what you're saying with the Outcast, but it don't feel like 100% Outcast to me.
yeah. To me, it's as soon as I just tap the throttle, it's up in the air. To me, it's just so Outcast. It's the way to my driving style. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a Creighton to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be more like a Creighton or more like any other eighth skill truggy, but it doesn't feel that way to me. It feels like it's yeah.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
So first off, I would say all of my RC cars that I play with, I have custom throttle and custom steering. Do you guys not change or adjust that according to the car? 'Cause I know that can change how each person is affected by the characteristics of the car or how the car reacts.
Mm-mm. I don't.
I don't make physical changes, but when I get my cars, I like to run them. If they stock, I like to run them stock before I start messing with anything.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah, nah, I don't do it either because I drive them for what they are. I want my throttle to feel the same every time I hit it. I don't want my throttle. I don't want my throttle to ease off when I smash it on this car, and then on this car right here, I barely can hit it. I want my throttle to react the exact same every time I touch that controller.
So
Okay.
you
That's why I
wouldn't
don't.
adjust it?
That's why even with drag racing and all that stuff, I don't adjust nothing. I don't use none of the stuff that you can use for drag racing. I don't use that. I'm not that guy. But my finger is. I can feel it in my finger better than I can trust in some points.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious because I'm like, some of these things we're talking about, I think could be fixed or eliminated by, just tuning the remote. The Creighton do like to do wheelies. I pop it down to maybe 90%, 89, 85%, you know what I'm saying, on the initial punch. That way it kind of is a little bit more controlled,
I got what you're saying. That's a way to do it. That's a way to get it to drive exactly how you wanted to drive. But I like my throttle input to be throttle input.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. But it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna like Jay Mitchell's when you get it. I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, Jay Mitchell, that thing. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, I just think people, you can't make people like stuff. I get it. It's a little too different, but it's not really that different. It's weird.
Yeah, RC cars
It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I ain't going. It ain't. It's like when you go to IKEA and they got them desks that got like three legs on it and not 4.
But
it's cute
people
though.
still like to be able to go into the store and look at, like, the average RC person wants to be able to be in the store and look at their car, touch it,
Yeah,
and walk out with it. Versus Like if this their first car, second car, third car, they want to look at it in the store. And once Team Corelli is in the stores, then I think they'll start to move around a little bit better. But as long as you can order online or that type of stuff, it's gonna be limited.
I know back in the day when Team Corelli first came out, I ain't gonna say back in the day, like 2 or 3 years ago, like they was cheap. And hobby shops, they had a chance to get them for the low. When my first Team Corelli, I think the roller, Adam gave me that roller for like $250. You know what I mean? Like for what was my first one? What was the first trucky? What was that called?
It was the Chronos.
Yeah. Actually, no, the Chronos wasn't my first one. I had the what was the one that looked like the Italian? Was that not the
Shogun?
Shogun.
I had that too.
Yeah, I had that Shogun. I was like, yo, Jones crazy. Shogun. And then I think I had the buggy. And then I think I got the Chronos.
The Python.
Python, Radix. Like,
that was all when COVID hit and they couldn't get other cars.
Man,
my hobby shop could only get Corrales, and he sold a lot of Corrales during COVID time, bro. He couldn't get nothing else but Team Corrales. But what I will say is I went in the hobby shop over this weekend. Extreme, what is it called? Extreme RC Hobbies in Latson, South Carolina. And I was surprised with the number of Corrales stuff that they had in there. They had the Kagama in there. They had the 4S Kagama in there. They had Asugas in there. They had the Spark in there. They had the Synchro 2-wheel drive and the 4-wheel drive Synchro in there. He even had the rollers in there. He had a lot of Team Corrales stuff, and I was like, damn, this dude got a lot of Team Corrales stuff in here. And you don't see, and he had everything out the box. Like everything that he had was
touch.
You can actually pick it up and mess with it.
I don't know how you could be a hobby shop and you got the car in the box and don't want to take it out the box and let people touch it.
Hey, J-Man, do you think that lowered the price though? You want to cover everybody done touched already?
No, as long as it ain't the demo.
I guess some of them colors, like I seen some hobby store, it seemed like all their cars was out the box. They had like every color of a car, blah blah blah, this and that. And I was just wondering, as a consumer, what if that was the only green one you had or something? You know what I'm saying?
Well, as a RC slime ball lowballer, habitual lowballer, I'm gonna be like, man, they done touched it. They done
fell on the floor.
Oh man, there's fingerprints all on. They took the plastic off the body already without me. Oh man, you gotta knock something off. And then 9 times out of 10 they will. 9 times if you hem and haw and they want to move it, they'll take something off for you.
Look, it don't even smell new no more.
Yeah.
Exactly. Somebody had this on the floor. Somebody was rolling this on the floor. Yep. Somebody opened up the tool bag. Like,
I might be missing something.
Rusty RC, what it do, bro?
Start new medium standard $8.99. That's what He-Man Sean said. What if Team Corelli started a new minimum standard of $8.99 for 8S? That'd be crazy.
For 6, no, they ain't. That's not going to happen. That well.
Yeah, $1,000 for a regular Team Corelli is over with. I wouldn't do it.
Nah.
$1,000 for a regular whoever, I wouldn't do it. Not a 6S truck. Nah.
If they make an unbreakable skate park car, man, I'm on that.
All right, so look, Traxxas redo the Sledge for $1,000.
I'm good. Traxxas
redo the what?
Sledge.
The Sledge
for $1,000.
Nope.
Because of RC tires.
Here it is right here. A stack with an unlimited bumper to bumper warranty, no matter what.
No, they ain't happening.
They
gotta pay tires. They gotta pay tires on every piece of plastic they bring from over there. They're gonna have to have proof they had it before the tariffs if they want to sell it cheaper. Like, no.
Well, hold on. Think about that though. Just, I mean, not saying that that's gonna happen, but just think about that. $1,000, but it was bumper to bumper. Like anytime you break it, they're gonna send you the parts. Or you can go in a hobby shop with your car and they're gonna give you the parts. Would you pay $1,000
For a
Now I would
sled?
do that.
For a
for
sled?
any car? It could be a any success car. Let's say that it could be a Creighton, it could be a Outcast, it could be a Kagama, it could be a whatever
But it gotta be
Sledge, like you
stopped.
said.
It gotta be stopped. You can't put an 8S system in the 6S car.
So,
It gotta be all
I was just
stopped.
about to say, Armor do that right now anyway. Almost, you could down there break the diffs, which is the worst thing on the car to break, and they'll pretty much give you new ones if you're willing to wait the time and explain how you broke it.
Mhm.
They do that with the
Just
first
no
1 year.
questions asked. Just it's not working right. Click,
I
click,
think
click.
you
Your
gotta,
diffs
you gotta. I think you gotta ask some questions though. You gotta ask a couple of questions. You know what I'm saying? Some fools gonna tell you they was running 8S.
Who
To help
pays for that warranty work? Is it the Horizon Hobbies or the Traxxas, or is it coming from the LHS?
No, yeah, you can go to your local hobby shop.
The hobby shop is covering the warranty.
Man, I've never
Hobby
Yeah,
shop
seen
like
downtown.
either way, whatever way
Yeah.
you get the warranty, you just get the warranty. Whether you
Hobby
go in the
shop,
shop,
no.
whether you order the parts.
I learned real quick that the your local hobby shop is not Walmart. You cannot break it. I mean, you cannot open it or have something go wrong with it and expect to take it back and get it swapped right there within a few seconds of showing your receipt. It does
Exactly.
not work like
But
that.
listen, y'all, what we're talking about is a hypothetical, kind of piggybacking off of what He-Man Sean said. Would you spend $1,000 for a 6S car if they gave you a bumper to bumper, no questions asked warranty?
Yes, I'll pay a little more, especially if it ain't gonna break. But if parts are not available within a week, they get a little excessive.
Yeah, it's gonna break. You just you get the parts for free.
No, when I say break, meaning I think that okay, let's say you have a plastic part and it keep breaking. You get about 1 or 2 hard impacts and it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Versus somebody else's company, you get about 50 hard impacts and then it's over. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the part to have a high break ratio. If it's one,
It's obvious though they wouldn't make it where it break a lot because then it's gonna be way more money they out of. So they would try their best to make it where it can't break.
Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? Some cars have a this is gonna break ratio on your car. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna break. You use the stock ones, it's gonna break. It's guaranteed.
But if you did that, all it's gonna do is make the cars be built in a better manner, so they don't gotta honor any warranties.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna make it better so that you won't keep coming in there every day buying the arm.
Yeah.
Or what if they say it's not broken because of manufacturer defect? It's user error. It's not covered under warranty.
They see J Mitch, they adding the no questions asked.
Yeah, man.
I'm asking questions, man. Because you know what? I'm thinking like if I'm the hobby shop, like, do I want to have to pay for these people who just went outside, smack the tree? Somebody wanted to be fast junior.
Hey, J Mitch,
y'all crazy, bro.
Let's say you got a Creighton, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can come in with your Creighton that has been tacoed. And I mean the back wheels touching the front wheels taco. Here, something wrong with this. I don't know what happened. It ain't working.
$1,000.
You done paid your $1,000. They gonna give you the pieces that you need.
They're gonna give you a whole new chassis and everything else you broke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do it.
That's
And
almost
see
like an
you
insurance
on your
policy. Like you paying.
Might as well do RC insurance.
Man,
We should do that right now. We should do RC insurance. How about that?
Yeah, right.
And it's not gonna be cheap. I'm gonna
Hey
say
man, this car, I swear, this car from this weekend, I know if he could have RC insurance, he would have wanted it right now. Because when he ran out into that street and that goddamn red Mercedes Benz came down the street and hit that damn 5T and slid it down the street, bro. It's hard. You could just look at him and just tell he just wanted to, almost like he wanted to cry. And this is a big ass dude. You know what I'm saying? This is a big dude.
We giving out loaners part of RC insurance. They gonna get loaners.
Bad idea.
Listen, he can sign up for the insurance stuff. We got him.
You break your sledge, you get a Red Cat mini volcano. You don't even get a 8 scale. You get the Little John.
Look, if you think
all
about
gonna
it,
be as a wrestler.
If you say, you know what, you got to pay, I don't know, $30 a month per car. And if something happened to it, we got an adjuster that's going to evaluate the vehicle
Oh man,
have a conversation with you,
too much.
and then go from there.
Okay,
I got
so
too many cars. I got too many cars for that $30 a month for all these cars.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good.
Your
I
deductible.
be,
you be switching serial numbers off.
bro, I be riding dirty. The police pull this mug over, they gonna take it to jail because I ain't got no insurance. None of these guys.
Like, nah, you gotta cover my car. It's your fault. See your insurance. You ain't going nowhere. You gotta get RC police involved. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, this 5T got hit today though, man. We drag racing, bro. We drag racing, dog. You got probably about 30 feet to stop before you in the street. And we went through the whole day. One of my Suga went up there and flipped over right by the street, like inches from the street, and the car went by, didn't hit it. End of the day, we getting ready to go. They still out there messing around. I'm picking up cones and everything. He fly down through there, zam, with a gas motor, 50. He got a 55. What they call it, 55 something motor. He go down through there. Whoa! He couldn't stop. Went up on the hill, bro. Went right in the street, right on the edge of the street. But a red Mercedes Benz were coming down the street. Boom! Hit it and pushed it. 5T, bro.
You explain, but in you telling your story, I understand why that happened. You say he run the gas 5T. That alone says trouble. Just gas, loud, obnoxious trouble.
I would have flipped mine. I ain't gonna lie. I would have tried to steer it out of it or something.
He couldn't flip it, bro. He went up. It was a drag pull, bro. And he went up the hill. And it's just, I guess he waited too late to hit the brakes, and it just went. And it's like it didn't go like right in the middle to the yellow. It just went right over the white, a little bit over the white, and the car came and just bow.
Yeah, so
Pushed it down, pushed it.
That sounds
Pushed it down the street about 20 feet. He was just like, man, I hope it didn't mess up my motor. I hope it didn't mess up my motor. It's a 55 Supreme. I think that motor might have been like almost $2,000, bro.
Gonna cost more than the 5T.
Yeah, he was like, man, I hope it didn't mess up my motor. So we ran up there to the car. It was stuck. We had to pull it off from up under the Mercedes Benz, and it broke the shock tower. It broke it messed the whole body up. It broke the shock tower, and it broke a shock, and that was basically it.
But
you heard the car,
right?
Huh?
Motor survived though, right?
Yeah, the motor survived. It actually caught the gas throttle, and it was saying, it was idle up real high, like the car was still running down the street. So we running up there because we can't see. It pushed it past the woods, so we couldn't see. We running up there. You hear the car just saying, loud as hell, like it was still going down the street. We run up there. It smashed up under the front of the car. He snatched it out. He hit the kill switch, cut it off, and that was it, bro.
Yeah.
It was a tough one.
Damn.
See, that $30 per car per month.
That's still gonna be like $300 a month messing around.
No, but we gonna have so many people doing it. We'll be straight. Like,
all right. Hold on. I got to interrupt you, Rattle. So let's be realistic. None of our cars, as y'all would say, are stock. We don't got stock ARs, tie rods, drive shafts.
Something has changed on there, yeah.
So I wonder, like as we on this real conversation, will there be like different tier insurances where, let's just say, your $5,000 custom build, whatever fifth scale, M2 seat out is actually covered. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just curious how that would really work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Once you start tricking the car out, you got to let us know. Hey, I just added this to it. I want to make sure I covered this. Okay, well, you adding this M2C extra stuff? Okay, it's gonna be an extra $10 a month. Whatever the case.
They'd be mad at me because I'm be like, y'all got to send y'all RC to me first. Y'all got to send it here first so I could verify it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I gotta verify it, and I'll come back with you. And it's gonna be $100 deductible for each repair. So you better think closely for you ask us about some A-arms. You better go get them $8 RPM A-arms. Y'all gonna spend this $100 deductible for some $8 A-arms playing around with me.
Hey, J Mitch.
We gonna let you be the adjuster. You gonna be the adjuster.
Hey, J Mitch, when I did a warranty claim for my I did a claim for my extended warranty. I got a new motor. This was a while ago.
Mhm.
$10,000. When the mechanic finished the work, they had him send a video. He had to show his cell phone, like go to Google, show the time, do a 360 of the car, show it running, show under the hood, and they sent the check. And he did the work first.
Man, that's wild.
So bringing the car to them is that's gonna be a little excessive.
Look, if you want this insurance, you're gonna have to bring that joint up here. You want to get on State Farm RC insurance? Yeah, I mean, gotta send it in, and you want to pay shipping to me and back to yourself. You want your RC back? All right, you can get it back.
Yeah, ain't that many people gonna have warranties. There's a lot of hoops to jump through. One thing we don't like is hoops.
Yeah, you only got liability on yours that you cover somebody else's car. You on your own.
Done.
Hey, does it cover just a car or property damage? If I mess up take a sign down, a stop sign, are you gonna cover that or?
Exactly.
It depends on what your policy say.
What if you run somebody over with your RC?
It depends on what your policy say. Hey, Mr. Mitch, you opted out of this option.
We only cover from the ankles down. Everything else is on you.
Yeah,
I got liability, bro.
We only cover only cover one toe at a time.
Your policy was good for fingernails, nothing else.
Yep.
Did you damage the fingernails? No.
We do not cover lipos. We do not cover lipos.
Yeah, lipos ain't gonna be covered at all.
And we do not cover Hobbywing ESCs.
You dirty dog.
So wrong.
And definitely no 560 KBs. They way too much. They way too much.
Hey, I definitely all the Castle fans would definitely be covered by y'all.
Yeah, we cover Castle over here. We worked out something with Castle.
That's an extra fee.
We don't gotta pay tariffs on Castle. So
you gotta pay $50 a month if you got a Castle system in there. That's an extra fee. And it's a mandatory fire extinguisher and bag of sand that you have to have near your vehicle if you got that in your car.
Hobby, when we testing to make sure you only run the 800 kV motors on 12S. Any more than that, any 1100s connected to a 800 or a Max 4 or Max 5.
I'm the 1100 guy, J. Mitch. Hold on now.
If you got the old Max 5 8S with the 1100, that's fine. But if you got a Max 5 G2,
Max 5 G2,
run 12S, it ain't no way you only run 800.
Initial timing, all that timing, everything maxed out. Running, having a good time.
You tried it on 10S. You tried that 1100 on 10S. Warranty denied.
Hey, so I guess y'all gonna be the first company that when y'all get the ESC back and there's no data logs, y'all just don't cover nothing there, huh? Because that's the way to get around it. Because the data logs tell on you every time.
Yep, I'm checking the data. Oh, your data logs don't exist. What you trying to hide? What are you hiding? We got the technology.
If you don't got one.
We can
check the policy first. Before we do anything else, we checking the policy first. Oh, that's not covered. Sorry.
Send us the data log timestamp right now.
Hit it with according to the data log, you never ran this. It was brand new.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is in our department. You got to take this back up to your LHS.
Right. Let them deal with it.
Contact Hobbywing and fight with them. We recommend you pay the 50% and get a new one because they will deny your claim if you mess with the motor time. You mess with the motor time and they're going to tell you no.
That's crazy. They don't offer you any type of discount as being an existing customer to purchase something.
Man.
They do.
Oh, well, you buy another one.
Yes, they do.
What they give you?
I don't want to say, but they do give you a discount.
What they tell you, what I've seen from Hobby, and what they tell you is you could pay 50% for a new one without us going through the claim. But if we go through the claim, guess what?
We're gonna deny it, no matter what.
We're gonna deny it. We either gonna cover it, or we gonna deny it.
You said 50%,
and then when they can't figure it out, they're like, "Well, as a one-time courtesy, we will cover." Like, nah, this Max 4 smelled like it was involved with a lipo fire when I first opened up the damn Max 4. They all do.
That's their aroma.
Yeah,
You
that's
been for real, J Mitch?
yeah, that's they CK.
Yeah, they do. All of them. All of them. When you open it, it smell like a fire.
Burnt French toast as soon as you open that shit up.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
All right, hold on. Where we at?
Man,
Shit.
Kendrick
Well, we so far behind.
We got a lot of comments, man. Sorry, y'all. We
Alright.
went on one. My bad.
Hey, they was with us. Everybody, look at the comments. They was definitely with us.
I'm gonna start at 10:38 with Psycho 73. He said he got insurance when he got his super laser nut. Radar Lightwave says I don't have a sledge yet, but I love my V1E Revo brushless edition on 6S. I do destroy a lot of ring gears on the diffs, mostly on the rear. I hope you get my 2.0 build going soon. Revo platform is fire. Interesting. All right.
Rest in peace, Revo platform is over.
Man,
I got me one.
Theater.
Man, Kendrick, what it do, bro?
What up,
What's
man?
cracking? I still ain't heard from Red Cat about my little job offer yet. I don't know what's going on, man.
Oh
Kendrick.
man.
You said that you could get me on. I don't know what's going on. Let me know. He-Man Sean said, I ride dirty, no insurance on my RC. Kate Brown in the building. Good evening. Good evening. OG Paperboy says Amazon gives you the option to get insurance. One dude on YouTube break this boat and Ashurion covered it. Yep, they sure do. He-Man Sean says RC Carnage. Mr. Tip says I work at a hobby shop part-time, and oh my goodness, there are a lot of armor parts on back order, so be careful what y'all break. Man, Kendall says, do you get multiple car discount? Yes. multiple car discount. However, by the time we start asking you about your additional features and your upgrades, you're gonna be probably about $45 a month, $50 a month per car. So we ain't even concerned about the discount. And plus, this is the RC space. We don't even need discounts. Who cares about a discount? It's the tariff. There we go. Oh, that's Jake Mitch laughing. All right. Psycho says my boat club has liability insurance for all our members. Oh, that's pretty dope. Hobby Hoach. All right. He says if I ain't here live on Sunday night, I'm definitely watching Break of Dawn Monday morning when Super Dave is hitting y'all up. Keep up the good work. I love the show. And I usually watch more than once. Hey, we appreciate that. We
appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
You're a fan right there.
He-Man Sean asking, do you cover skate park accidents? Yep. If it's in your policy, it has to be written in your policy.
You got to buy the extreme basher policy.
Right.
We don't cover 5Ts at the skate park. You're trying to be Thunder RC light. Nah. No.
Roosevelt says, okay, real talk. I'm getting the Creighton 8S. I want to put them push pin, quick release, clipless push. Oh, he want to do for the body. Anybody ever did that? I'm tired of the body clips. Yes, a few people out here. I know Champion has done on a few cars.
Yeah, a lot of people done them. They nice.
They look cool. D-Boy says,
I was gonna say they come in different colors too, so you could really make it part of your design if you're getting a clear body. Yeah.
D-Boy says I ran across your old video of your F1 when you flipped it. It was a sad situation. I couldn't do nothing but laugh because I know you hated that. My F1.
That yellow Robin car.
Oh,
yeah. Up there. We was up there at Columbia Drive. Remember?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I didn't like that. OG Paperboy says the guys with insurance gonna be like, I can't run RCs with you if you're not insured by Survival. That's it. Champion said, can somebody tell me all the colors of the Texas Funko cars? Red, blue, green, and orange. Yeah. Man, Kendrick says is gap insurance included. It depends on honestly worded. Shoot.
You got sure you're paying for a slip or something like that for the gap to be added on there.
Yeah, that's extra. Did you buy it when you purchased the vehicle? We need to know that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Oh man, keep talking about something. It's a DEI issue. KDRC says Amazon replaces everything. Oregon Adventure in the building.
What
He
to
said
do, Oregon?
that car something. All right. Oh, that car in the background. Yeah, it's tight. It is tight. The little Monte Carlo. IKBTV says I caught the end of that. We y'all talking about hobby wings smelling burn because my Max 4 smell funny. I'm scared to try it. Yeah, they all smell.
Nah, they all smell like that, bro. You good? Go ahead and run it, bro. They all smell. They have a little burn smell to them.
They all got that. Ernest is asking, do any of you guys have a Chevy Queen car? And do you ever think about running it?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, we think about running it, but we don't.
And that dude Ted, he like the little evil devil on my shoulder. Go ahead, run the FG. You gotta run it. I'm like, I can't run that FG.
You ain't running your FG yet?
Not my carbon fiber one. No.
Go to run that. I'm going to run it.
No.
Just take it to the speed run spot and run it on down the street.
You know, when you be running cars like that, you start thinking, you know what, maybe I can go. Maybe I should go ahead and try to do 150 miles an hour with this FG. See, I got problems. It's gonna go 0 to bad really quick if I put that on the street. It's gonna go bad. Oh, let me just go up and down the street. Let me just do a little lap. No, I gotta take it to the speed run spot. It got an XLS2 in it. Oh, I got GPS with me. It got a gyro in it. It's gonna
go for it.
No. They sound aggressive as hell when you hit them too. They be like,
Yep. You already know that.
Yes,
that's why I had to get the beater. The beater one, I'm planning on running that. But this that carbon fiber, no.
I need that body off that carbon fiber one. That's what I need. They want two. They want an arm and 3 legs for them bodies, bro.
Yeah, you gotta catch them when they on sale. Oh, probably now it's even bad though.
It's bad, bro. They're like $300 and something, bro. I'm not gonna pay that. I'm not gonna pay that for nobody.
It's worth it though. It's worth it.
All right. KDRC says I only keep Grimes on the shelf. Everything else gets ran. Man, Kimmy says Rattle ain't got to worry about RC insurance unless his fall off the shelf. Hey man.
Yo, man is on one. Yo. What up, man? Yo, I wish if you had a YouTube channel, man, I had to, hit you up with some donations on your channel, man. You on it today, bro.
Oh, and IKB says, cool, thanks. I'm gonna tell y'all something. What really had me like, man, I don't want to run this car. When I was started painting, I ain't want to mess them bodies up. Now, a stock body, because they come a dime a dozen, yeah, I'll run them jokers. They can get it. They can get it.
I run them all, bro. I like to break out the new body, bro. I like to do that, bro.
So I run them all on the shelf. Make the little tires spin a little bit. Oh, that joint be fast. Oh,
like here it is.
Yeah, it work, y'all. Yep. Be on the video talking 25 minutes. This shit will never hit the ground. I promise y'all. Like, look at this carbon fiber. Look at this. Look at this carbon fiber wing. Oh, one of a kind. All right, y'all. Rest in peace to my homie Dave Hubbard.
Hey man, I drive. I don't know why you leave his Grums up on the shelf, man. I like driving my Grums, bro. I drive the shit out of my Grums.
Oh no, the Grums can get it. They cheap. I'm talking about that FG. I'm talking about my shelfies. Period. I'll do a whole 75-minute video about that shit. That shit'll never hit the ground.
So
somebody in the chat has said it.
If you could walk into a store and get any part for that FG that you wanted, would you run it then?
No.
You still wouldn't run
it? He said no.
Sometimes cars is just to look at, man. Sometimes you just want to marvel at the perfection. Like some of my Serpents, I don't run them a lot. They're like machine and beauty combined in one fucking package, man. Like the technical guts, and then some of the side engineering we had to do to make some of that stuff work. Like to try to put a X, you know what it took to put an XLX1 in a Serpent 977 back in the day? Like Ted had to like fold the capacitors up and resolder them on. Like dog, nah. I ain't even risking it.
The work. I got you on that.
It's bespoke. Some things are bespoke. Yeah.
Got you. All right. I can feel it. Deep Voice is saying, let's see it. He want to see the car, J. Mitch.
Oh, Deep Voice. No, I got you, Deep Voice.
Mr. Tip says Duratrax did that unlimited parts warranty, and look what happened to that RC manufacturer. But see, Mr. Tip, where we saying something a little bit different. In order to get unlimited parts, you're gonna pay more money for the car. And what we was just talking about is having RC insurance. You got you got to have it in your policy to cover what you're gonna get. If it's not in your policy, sucks to be you. Like it ain't happening. It ain't happening. But yeah, just now. And if you pay $1,000 for a car, a 6S car. So let's just say, for example, a Creighton or an Outcast, something along them lines. You pay $1,000 for it. Yeah, you gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. Champion says 4S is fire. Dion says my Roving ELT is durable. Yeah. Champion says but hard as hell to work on. You have to take unnecessary parts off in order to change anything. So I hope they fix that. Yeah. He-Man Sean says Monster War seemed like a test to see which RC is bash worthy. How do you think the 999 will hold up?
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see because somebody gonna get it that's gonna send it to the moon, bro. Somebody gonna get the 999 that's gonna send it to the moon. And so we will see how it's gonna hold up. I think it's gonna do dope because the regular one does very good. So I think it's gonna be it's gonna be cool. But I mean, only time will tell.
That's it. Champion say, hey Rod, if you need any parts, holla at your boy Big Champion. I'll get you anything you need same day, 2 to 3 days. LOL. Hey, yes, sir. That's what we like. Technical, refined, beautiful. That's why I love RCs and guns. Psycho asking, how would the policy work for cars that are discontinued? It depends on what's in your policy. If we didn't put it in your policy, if you didn't put it in your policy, if it's not being paid for in your monthly premium.
Hey man, that mug gonna cost like some classic car insurance. You talking about we're gonna raise that price?
Yeah, that's it. That is it. We're gonna put on the classic. Is this a classic car? No? Okay, well, all right then. If it is a classic, meaning discontinued, then you're gonna pay a little extra for it.
That's the body I need right there.
Yeah, that's
the body I need right there.
Yeah, Deep Voice. This is the bespoke FG. I this paint job by damn, what's my man's name? Barry Gamble. Barry Gamble painted this body for me. Custom paint, no stickers, everything hand painted on this body.
Oh wow, that's dope.
Then we got the custom carbon fiber kit from damn Ted, what's the homie who did the custom carbon fiber kit?
Rockbud.
Rockbud, yeah, we got the custom carbon. So I got the custom carbon fiber wing on the John now. And then the whole chassis. Let me get the body off so y'all can see the chassis. I don't think there's really nothing left on this FG except for maybe like the arms. The whole chassis is carbon fiber.
Oh, that's tight.
Everything carbon fiber. The body mounts is like metal body mounts. I got a steering and the brake servo on here. Flipping around. 2 servos. My brake setup. Ted hooked it up. I kind of had some weird stuff going on there before, but Ted hooked it up. What motor mount is this? This is the WFO FG motor mount. They don't make these no more. This is like a sliding mount. So one of the things I was going to plan to do is try to like really get some crazy speeds with this. I can get like a 10 millimeter board mod 1.5 pinion and get a small pin and get a crazy number with this jump. So it's a little beast. The carbon fiber front splitter too. She a problem. Disc brakes all around, front and rear. So yeah, this thing ain't ever touching the ground.
I understand. Yeah.
And with, you know, when you throw the body on it, like it's really not going nowhere.
I like that carbon fiber though.
Yeah. I mean, we did a video on this, John. She ready to go. I mean, I'm sorry, you know, Ted tuned it and got it all right, but this John ain't hitting the ground, fellas.
Well, look, I tell you what we'll do. I'll send you mine. You send me yours.
No,
I got a couple things that you need to add to it.
See, this is the beater one. The beater one, this John gonna go. You know what I mean? This I got something for the streets. But
Hey, J Mitch, Ted told me he ran it already to get it right.
What? Yo, Ted, hold up. We're gonna have to reevaluate our friendship if you ran it. If you went and got 100 on it.
No,
I
he
had
said he did
to.
like 15 just to make sure.
I'll send you
All
the
right, so-
video too.
So
I
we ain't
duct
got to
tape
show
on the
we
bottom
ain't
so I ain't scuff it.
so if you duct tape the whole bottom of the chassis, so you would never know.
Yep.
So we ain't got to show another car tonight. We just showed a bill. There it is.
That's real.
Oh, y'all can show something else. Ted got something over there. He holding out. He holding out. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm allowed to
Ted,
say.
you showing us a car tonight, Ted?
I don't got nothing to show, man. You know?
No, Ted.
Oh Lord, he always coming with that old shit. He didn't put two flux capacitors in his car. Somebody he ain't got nothing to show.
I ain't got nothing to show, man.
All right. Where we at? Okay. RC Car Fan says Edwin LaMonaco got the 999. He sends it. Champion says, I don't want a car out the box. I want to smell that new car smell when I open the box and get that new car happiness before anyone else touches it. Hey, understood. Psycho, Ernest, OG, Ernest again. All of them are saying that the FG is dope, sir. We concur. We definitely concur. Cal RC says, what's up, fellas? Can I drag race a felony even though the rear tires are wider? If so, what tires do you suggest for the width difference? It's not the width that's the issue. It's the radius.
The height, yeah.
That's the issue.
So what you do is you buy another diff to match the front, and you being that you only drag racing, it don't matter. You put the same size tires all the way around.
Yep.
Or you can also you get the Creighton rear hubs and they'll push it out. That's all they did for the V2. That's how you get the wheel. I think it's like 7 to 10 millimeters. I'm not sure, but it'll push it out and to fill out the wheel wells a little bit.
There you go. Ron agrees. He agreed with you, Jay. He said if I had that car, I wouldn't run it either. Deep Voice says yes, fire. Radar says I have the OG 2-speed E-Max dual motor. That's a Chef Queen because it's 25 years old, all original, and I'm not sure I can get parts for it. If I do break it, I don't have batteries for it either. I could understand that. Now, see, something like that will fall up under our classic car policy. So you would be looking at about $60 a month with a minimum prepaid 6 months.
So do you guys have a Chef Queen policy? Because I would imagine that's what you use, right?
No.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired.
Look,
Shots fired.
He definitely needs a multiplier.
I would not have a Chef Queen policy. You know.
I mean, what if the car fall off the shelf or something, you know? Mess up the paint job. Now you got to do the paint over or something, you know?
Then you need to talk to whoever put that shelf up because that would be the problem. All right, let's see here. All right, Rosie just said, I made a mistake and got the Alarlo AK917. I wanted to put a dual motor system in it, but they never have the part, so I'm stuck. Shelf Queen.
wow.
Mm.
No bueno.
They advertised out of that too.
Yeah. And they was pushing that dual motor too hard. RC Car saying I bought an Outcast. I bought my Outcast 4S that was a display. Probably why the arm busted when I slammed it into a light pole. Is that
Nah.
covered?
It was the light. It was the light pole in the driver. Trust me. Yeah, RJ even said it was the light pole in the driver.
That light pole just popped out of nowhere, though. That's what happened.
Our head adjuster has spoken. He's talking right now. He said, "You getting dropped. We dropping you. We dropping your policy. You know,
get a rejection letter.
Yeah, he about to be out of here.
We just gonna reject everybody on the live stream. You ain't gonna know till the live stream happened that you got rejected. You are no longer covered by the RC Live insurance.
You gonna send us your car? Send us your car so we can evaluate it. We gonna have it. We gonna let you know we looking it over. We looking it over. We looking it over. And yeah, at 3 weeks later in the live at 12:02, that's what we gonna let you know if you covered or not. And at that point, you gonna know.
That's horrible. That's horrible. You talking like it's your policy, man. This policy gonna be on them.
and you don't get no money back.
Oh man! Hey, matter of fact, we need you to be paid up, and I think you owe us. Man, so now not only is your account closed, you got a negative balance.
And we gonna come repo your joint. We repoing our wheels back. We want our pro lines back.
Right.
That would be crazy.
B Wood in the building. What's cracking?
B Wood, what's going on, bro?
Hey, Gap, Deep Voice asks you what's up with your Raminator.
Sitting over there on the floor. Where it's gonna stay?
Our test drives mandatory.
You selling your Raminator?
Nah. I ain't gonna sell it till I'm getting ready to get another one. I'm gonna get the V2 though, man. I ain't gonna keep dealing with that V1, bro. That V1 is a headache. Every time you do something to it and take it out, it breaks.
For those cars, you definitely need the insurance, Gap. Definitely would need it.
Yeah. Psycho asking a real question though. Do y'all have your RCs on your homeowner policy? Some of them I do.
No, see, Psycho, he trying to flip it on us and sell his homeowner policy. Do that, right? Psycho, nah. We the only people that's trying to sell stuff. You know what I mean? Not true. We selling our policies. You don't sell to us, we sell to you.
Oh, he got a 223 for you too, Jay Mitch. I meant to call you and tell you about that, bro.
Not no more.
It's gone.
Yeah, not no more.
I was gonna go light on my joint, but I think I'm gonna go crazy. I think I'm gonna go with a Max Castle 10 combo on my in my new John that I got coming.
I need to cancel this order, bro.
All right, Gap, you ready?
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
It's 11:11 now. All right, get it cracking, sir.
All right, so fellas, the topic for tonight is getting to know your favorite RC YouTuber guys. With us being y'all favorite RC YouTuber guys, we're going to give a brief description of how we got into the hobby and what made us do the go to YouTube route, and what do we enjoy most in the hobby. So if y'all want me to start off, I will. If not, one of y'all can go first.
You go first.
All right, I'll start off first. My name is Gap Reviews A to Z. My name came from my children. My son name is Gavin. My oldest daughter, the oldest twin, her name is Addison, and the youngest twin, her name is Peyton. So that's what Gap came from. He actually gave me that name. That's where the name came from for my channel. That inspired my channel is Gap Reviews A to Z. The A to Z part is because I wanted to review all things, but it wasn't a good idea. It was better for me to stick to just one thing, and I picked RCs over my other two hobbies. Um, and that's how Got Reviews A to Z RC channel was brought about. I started about 7 years ago. I My first car was the Red Cat Volcano. What happened was my cousin came over and he had a Jado. I was already watching videos like crazy, but he came over with a gas Jado, and I took it. It was a two-speed transmission, and I took it down the street. And immediately after he left, I got on YouTube. I got on Amazon, and I was able to order the Red Cat Volcano 18. So it all started for me with the Red Cat Volcano 18. Um, and it grew from there. About a year later, that's when I officially started my YouTube channel. And that's I've been on the grind ever since. Me personally, I like more of the fun racing. I'm a very competitive person. I like to compete. No matter what it is, we can be jumping. We can be trying to see who can do the most cartwheels with their car. I'm in. I love to compete. I grew up as an athlete, so competing has been my whole life. And you'll find out that competing is your everyday life. You compete every single day. You might not think it's competing, but it actually is. And that's it, man. For me, my favorite scale has been. I haven't really just had too many favorite cars, but my favorite scale has been the fifth scale cars. The little minis are starting to grow on me. I'm starting to really, really enjoy the minis, but overall, I'm more of a fifth scale guy. And I would rather not. I like to bash, but I would rather do light racing. Um, that's what I like to do more than anything. It'll be light racing with course light racing, not really going straight, but course light racing. So that's me, man. Got Reviews A to Z. I've been YouTube for what almost 6 years now. So Got Reviews A to Z for y'all who didn't know me. Now you do.
Nice. Who going next?
You.
You
Oh,
in line. Go next.
okay. So, Rattle Can on Lake Sand. I actually got into the hobby because of Best Buy. I bought a car in there. And this was probably 6 years ago. So anyway, bought the car. It came with batteries. So I was moved by the fact that it came with batteries. But I did not like the fact that it cost me $200. So ran the car a few times and I was just like, this car's slow. So ended up in Hobby Town, talked to a couple guys in there, and you know what they do. So my first car ended up being a Rustler, came with batteries, so it was also brushed. That car was slow. Long story short, probably 4 or 5 Traxxas cars in, came across Armor, and I was hooked ever since. Like it was a wrap after that. What got me on YouTube was I built the car right after the infraction came out. Yeah. And so I built the car. Let's say I built the car on a Monday or whatever the case. I met Gap like 2 weeks after that, through another YouTuber. And he was like, you built this? I was like, yeah. He said, man, you need to start you a YouTube channel. And after that, we talked about it. I know we talked about it probably about a good month on, starting this channel up or whatever. I finally started the channel and here we are now. What, 5 years later, 4 years later, whenever the infraction came out, that's when it really picked up. So however many years ago that was, that's when I started this channel. I'm not really consistent. The most consistent thing I do on this channel is the lives. Sometimes I do a little short or a reel or whatever, but I like doing the lives. My favorite type of car is I love the 7 scales for the street. I love the 7 scales. I love course racing. And then I would say my second thing would be anything off-road for course. Anything course racing, I'm all for it. But yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
All right, brother Rich.
All right, Reg, you up? Reg, you on mute, brother. All right, he might be.
Here I am.
There you
All
go.
right. Well, for me, it was 2020. Some reason it seemed like everyone had extra money back then. I told myself, man, I got $250. Matter of fact, $250. I'm finna go get me an RC car. Was always riding past the hobby store, the hobby town. I finally went in there. I was amazed. I was like, oh my goodness. Tyco, Nyko, and New Bright ain't got nothing on what I'm seeing right now. And yeah, I went in there. I didn't know what I was looking at. I didn't know nothing about nothing. Also during that time, I believe COVID time, that's when they started showing the infraction. And that kind of what really sparked the RC itch in me. Seeing that thing drift, and I think they had it on like this dusty old abandoned gas station.
Mm-hmm.
Doing the little drifts and jumps and tricks and stuff and speed, and I was like, oh yeah. So the C, I guess, was secretly playing. Also during that time, matter of fact, a Limitless raced the F1, I think that year.
Yep.
In 2020. So long story short, the armor bug was secretly implanted in me already, and I didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So okay, you telling the story too? Thank you. Went to the store. I guess it was between Arma and what's the 4S Traxxas? Is that the Max?
Max, yeah.
Yeah, it was between that and the Max. And then a couple of employees was like, "Don't get the Max if you're looking at an Arma." You know, I didn't understand it, whatever. But I left with a Sentin, man. I was very, 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 very happy with the Sentin. The Sentin was awesome. I took it home that day. I downloaded the Speed app on my phone. Well, it was 2 days. So I bought the 2S little battery combo and charger. I think he should have sold me a 3S battery, but that's neither here nor there. So I bought that 2S Spectrum battery with the Spectrum charger. I think that same day or early the next day, I broke the rear hub carriers on my Sentin. Then there go my first upgrade. I think they was RPM or somebody that makes the metal ones and all the different colors. That was my first upgrade on the RC car. But yeah, so then like I was at home, like I said, I was at home, and I wind up how do I take this out of the studio mode? I was at home and I wind up trying to do a speed test. I downloaded the Speed app on my phone. Somehow I found Mr. Kevin Talbot, as I would say. Talbert, you know, so put some respect on my man's name. Then I want to go to skate parks. And here's an example. I don't know if y'all see my little thumbnail, but here's my example of what happened when I went to that skate park. Let's say it was fun, but it didn't end well. Did not end well at all. Started like this. So my little Sentin got the little upgraded tires because I was ballooning the tires, trying to do speed runs. So another little upgrade. And I didn't know. So I didn't know at the time you got to hold the throttle and the brake and all that. And that's how it works. So it landed on this roof and I broke the whole shock, the front shock, shock mount, call it. Yeah. Landed right on this roof. Nothing else broke though.
Did insurance cover the repairs?
They didn't have insurance in 2020. So,
So
yeah, that was kind of over. And then very, 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 very quickly, I got very quickly I got into racing. My hobby town did racing every Saturday back then. And the setting was cool, whatever, but this guy had this green Typhon. He had upgraded with a Hobby Wing SCT ESC and it took 4S, and he had it on foam tires. No, he didn't have the foam tires. I put foam tires on there. When I found out that's what make you fast. But yeah, I started racing back there, and man, some of the guys started taking a liking to me. It was like, man, you about fast as my blah 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 or this or, and it was over after that. it was definitely over. Why did I start YouTube? I started YouTube a long time ago for my music videos. I'm actually my full-time job. I'm a video producer. But back when I started the YouTube channel, I'm not sure how long ago it was, maybe 17, 18. I was shooting a lot of music videos, and I started YouTube as a way to just post my content. Sometimes the artists would still post it on their page. But yeah, I posted on YouTube, and that's where I'll put all my content that I shot. And then as of a year ago, it kind of turned into me posting, well, maybe 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, I just started posting RC content when I kind of slowed down on music videos. Now I do video work corporate. So a lot of that stuff I don't necessarily own the rights to post it like that. So I don't really post my works like that. So yeah, that's kind of how it all started and got me where I'm at today. Right now, I do more lives more than anything, but this summer I think I'm gonna post a bit more.
So I do have a question for you. All right, you said you got a Typhon, and it had a hobby wing in it, right?
Yeah, it had a hobby wing in it.
Okay, and with the hobby wing in it, the guys that you was racing against was like, "Oh man, you're faster than this." Oh, you're like did I hear that right?
We all know where it's going.
No, check it out. So the guys that race in the back of that hobby town, it wasn't like the fastest in the city or anything like that. These is like your local guys. A lot of these guys running stock. When I put foam tires on there, they gave me such an advantage over so many people just because I was running, those type of tires. Yeah, that's all it was. It wasn't. I don't think it was necessarily a system or anything. It was also the remote. I went and bought a Radio Link remote. I went and figured out the gearing. I definitely. It wasn't just the hobby wing. Mr. Rattle Can. Hey, Gap. Can we share this real quick? Present this real quick. All right. Hold on, real quick. Dang, I'm pressing the wrong button. My bad. Here we go. I just wanted to show a little bit of how that type. I guess you can't zoom in. Okay, don't let you zoom in. There we go. So this is what the Typhon was doing to 6S cars on 4S.
Look at that hobby wing doing this thing. That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, and I think those are GRP tires on there. I was the guy that do the burnout at the starting line until the GRP starts smoking. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, GRPs can work, but you have to do a nice burnout on them. Rocks has to be sticking to them before you take off. That's how you actually make them fast. They got to be hot. Get some heat into them.
Very interesting.
10-4. You up, Jay Mitch?
All right. Jay Mitch. The name comes from just maybe two stories. Jay Mitch. My name is John Mitchell. So J for John, and Mitch for my last name Mitchell. But when my mom found out my YouTube name, she said I got it from when we used to watch Rocco's Modern Life. And Rocco had got his appendix taken out, and he named him Mitch. And then my mom started calling me Mitch. So my mom was like, I kind of gave you that name because we used to watch Rocco's Modern Life back in the day. So we argue about that back and forth, which I think is funny. I started YouTube, I would say probably like 2015, 2016. It came from a couple places. It was kind of life-changing. Like I needed something to take my mind off of life. My life was very serious. Well, felt serious to me at the time. Kind of working a low-paying job, and I started taking these higher-paid positions, but they were very stressful. So I needed to come home and have something to do as stress relief. I was taking these contract positions. I had just had my daughter. I was freaking out every day, and I felt like I was always on the bubble at work, and I had to find something to do with myself. So then I used to sell a lot of stuff on Craigslist, and one day I saw The Rustler pop up, and and I got that Rustler. And first thing I go on YouTube, because I like to tinker too. I want to make a fast Rustler because it was already fast, but I want a faster one. I saw 100-mile-per-hour Rustler, hook right then, speed run. That's my love. My love is speed run first, over drag, over racing, over course racing. Speed run is probably tied with tinkering and liking to take things apart. If you watch my videos, it's probably 90% me by myself because I like to do my own builds. I have these formulas in my head. I want everything to go 100 miles an hour. So if you look at it, you don't need all that in the car. In my head, this thing gotta go 100 miles an hour. And I ain't know about no Hobby Wings doing 100 miles an hour back in the day. All I knew was Castle. So Castle has never let me down to go 100 miles an hour. My first YouTube video was about Armanero trying to use that old Spectrum motor to do the diff locks, because you could switch you could connect the diff locks to the channels and make it flip. So my first RC related video was about the Nero, and I think my second one was about the Typhon spool, and that's kind of like where everything kind of started working. The Typhon really made it big for me, really got me popping back in the day. So I forget the rest of the questions. I gave y'all my name, told y'all my first RC video, my passion, my favorite scale. I'd have to say 8th, between 8th and 7th. I feel like it's the perfect size to do dangerous stuff with and not hurt anybody. Where you get into some of them bigger things, I don't have any 5th scales I've ever done 100 miles an hour with, partly because they don't make, like, I feel like you'll kill somebody. I feel like if you got MCDs going 100 miles an hour, especially somebody like me, because once I start going, I don't care. I have no filter. Once I get that bug, I gotta just keep going until I meet that thing in my head that says, all right, you've done it. You scared yourself enough. And I just really have these visions of I'm going to decapitate somebody with a 5T or a 5B going 100 miles an hour. So it kind of freaks me out. I think I'm gonna get there though. I think FG is gonna probably be my first one that I do 100 miles an hour with. But yeah, that's my mission. Make everything go 100 miles an hour and teach people things. Show people that anybody can tinker. You can get a tool set. Don't be scared. Don't be saying, well, I got to take this to the hobby shop to change my tires. Get you a set of MIPs. Start wrenching. Start working on your own stuff. That's the best way to learn. And your mind will eventually take over and you'll realize you can't break nothing. There's nothing that you can do that you can't replace. So yeah, that's what I like on my videos. I like to go fast. I like to teach people things, the ins and outs, and maybe a little bit of the technicalities of things, and then just making things do what they're not supposed to do. So that's my thing.
Hey, can I give Jay Mitch his flowers real quick? You was the first channel when I was trying to get the 3S line, get my Typhon to go, like, get some real speed. You know what I'm saying? I think you took two of the same. You took, like, I can't remember exactly how it was, but you took the Traxxas Mod 1 gear, and then you took 2 of the same spool pieces. I think you cut them down on your V2 or something like that, and you made it work.
Dope. I was hacking. I was doing all kind of stuff, man. You right. I was
it worked. Put it like that. It worked. It got me to the numbers I was trying to achieve on a stock BLX ESC. Everybody was amazed. They're like, man, how you running? Blah blah blah. Like, yeah, watching your videos was the first ones. But I ain't gonna lie, after like 5 hits, the screws would come loose. Fine, I ain't gonna cap. But yeah, that definitely, before I even knew who you was, I was looking you up by like Armor Spool. And that's what kind of led me to find you, Jay Mitch. So I definitely appreciate those videos back then.
I appreciate that. And that's another thing. Like a lot of my things is like, I want to be the first one to do 100. I don't got to be the fastest. I just want to be the first to do something. That was like my goal. First person to do this. First person to put these tires on this car. First person to make a spool, first person to make these servos work this way. Like that's just my thing. Just bringing something to the hobby that nobody's done or not commonly done. Just be the first one to do it. So I appreciate that, Reg.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you. That was some. Hey, like I used to say back then, I chase results, man. I don't care about who just upgraded. How did it work after he upgraded? What was his results? You know, did he get good numbers? So there was a lot of stuff you could buy or try or do. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't give you the results you was looking for. So
There's a lot of stuff you got in the house already. Like you just gotta look at it a little different. And that's why I started messing with Ted, because I'm a little nutty, but Ted, he could explain the nuttiness and escalate like the technical parts of it. And you know, he about to go next, but Ted's the dude, man. Ted know everybody.
nice.
If he listening, I don't know what he doing. He might be driving or something.
I'm sitting right here chilling. Listen to everybody.
Cleaning
You
up
know.
the
Ted
yard.
very humble. Ted's a very humble person all day. Yep. Go ahead, Ted. I'm gonna stop talking for you.
I mean, listen, my name's Ted. I go by many names. They call me, Kimmy. They call me, Technical Ted. I go by many names. Okay, Teddy P. All right.
Mr. Still your car, Mr. Still your RC car. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Watch Your Ankles. You know what I mean? Like all that. I got in the hobby at a young age. Like my brother, was 13 years older than me, and uncles and them was all into that. So they always had that stuff, and I was always amazed by it as a kid. So I would go in his room and steal his stuff when he wasn't home. He'd go to work, and I'd go in his room and just start playing with stuff. I watched what he doing, like charging batteries and stuff. I replicated and have his car outside. So I got to the point where he was like, "Look, man, you drive it so much." He was like, "You might as well just take it." So that was my first car. It was a Radio Shack car. I couldn't even say the name of it. I remember having the NiCad batteries had to charge up, and I knew they was getting ready to go when they got warm. So I wanted to go faster, go to this, Radio Shack at the time. I used to have all the stuff in there for you to be able to build stuff. They were like, "Well, you can do this and that." Gave me a book, I read it. So I figured out how to build batteries and stuff. I did that, change the speed control and stuff out. And I was just hooked from there. Like my first hobby grade one was I had a Nitro Fortec. And that was like my coolest car that I ever had, just because, it was a visceral experience. The car did 70 miles an hour. You had the sound, the smell, and the speed. So I just kept going, making things faster and just learning more about the hobby. So I've been doing it, like I said, since I was like maybe, I want to say 8 or 9 years old. So I'm 42 now, so I got some time in it. But as far as the YouTube thing, like I never really took it serious. It was something that I started to do when I was working in the hobby shop, just to kind of showcase some stuff that we were building at the time or whatever like that. But I never really took it so serious. I put up videos every now and then if I feel inspired to do something, if I had something cool that I'm working on, but that's very rare. But I just love doing this stuff here. I love the idea of taking an idea and turning it into something, or trying something out, experimenting, not always taking the same path everybody else takes. I try to do a lot of stuff differently. Like right now, everybody is running 7 scales. The guys are doing fast numbers, doing dual motors, and everybody's kind of got the same templates, same motor, same ESC, same tires, same body, same chassis. I like to do stuff different. So I grab other cars that's not meant to do that. And I'm like, all right, well, I got a Latrex Raleigh here. That's my goal, do 100 miles an hour with that. I'm close, but haven't, actually got my goal yet. Mini B was the same thing. I want to go over 100 miles an hour in Mini B. I did that and then did some more, and then I kind of fell off of it. But I guess I'm the guy that takes the chassis that ain't supposed to go fast and make them go fast. But that's it. That's my story. That's it.
Yo, Ted too damn humble. This nigga built a V12 in his backyard. Like, nah, he really didn't, but he could. Ted is one of the few people, he could do anything. I'm gonna tell y'all, he could fix your house. He could build you a house. I mean, he probably could cook too. Boy probably could. You know what I mean? Be a chef. Like, he's a genius. Yo, seriously, I'm no cat. Yo, Ted is like a genius, yo. He got the patience. Y'all ever watch what's that show? It was this guy, he could watch
MacGyver
and make it work. Like Ted is that dude. He could find anything and make that thing work to the next level. Anything. Real rap. So it ain't just RCs. It's in life. Ted is a beast in life, yo, and he very humble, real rap.
Yes, sir.
But he got a temper too. He will fuck you up. Don't fuck around with him. Sorry.
I appreciate. No, I mean, everybody got a temper. You know what I mean? I just
Not
I
like
don't
you,
like.
dude. You might
No,
punch a hole in somebody like
nah.
chest,
I don't-
like for real, dog.
But the thing is, right? I don't bother nobody. My thing is, if I'm not bothering you, don't bother me. I give you respect. Give me respect. You start disrespecting me, all right, cool, whatever. But you know,
Ted will find something in common with a 90-year-old and talk to them for 3 hours. Trust me, Ted is a real one.
I appreciate your
Yes,
kind words,
sir.
sir. I definitely do.
Real words, dog.
Kimmy, that's Kimmy right there, man. It's Kimmy. Let's get it, Kimmy. So there it is, man. Y'all got the stories, man. You have to catch Doc and my brother Dave next time. You have to catch Doc and Dave next time, man.
Mm-hmm.
But there it is in a nutshell, man. That's your favorite YouTubers, bro. That's your favorite YouTubers.
All right, original man, be easy. We understand
All
you
right,
got to
brother.
go to work in the
Yo,
morning.
here a question for all the YouTubers. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Or you're most influenced by a YouTuber?
Us.
Okay. But besides us, all right. Besides us, I gotta make it challenging. Besides us on this panel, who else influenced you?
I was influenced a lot by Vass.
Okay.
Like
I can
the
see
the
that.
races, my NHRL races came from his Carnage Wars. He called it Carnage Wars. He was the first people I ever, like when you look up racing videos of RC cars, you will only see people at the real track. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't see a race that's basically in a park. You know what I'm saying? So I would wait. I would like be waiting on his Carnage Wars where they go to the park, they'll race around the tree, then around the drain, then it's a cone way up the hill, and then they'll come back. And they would be 10, 11 of them out there, and they just would be having a ball. And I was like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And I tried it and tried it and tried it. I kept failing because I couldn't get the people. I didn't have the people at that time. But then once I was able to get the people, yeah. But yeah, that's he inspired me a lot to get my YouTube channel going. That was Vast from RC, what is it? Ozzy RC Playground.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, Rattle.
So when I first started watching videos, I came across Big Tito 111. And yeah, he two videos that really stood out to me. One was he ran a car on the street to do a speed run, and the police pulled up on him. He had a little conversation with them, and I was like, yo, I like his personality. Just like he wasn't scared to talk to the police, this and the third. He dealt with them and, did what he was going to do. So, I'm watching his little speed run videos, but then I saw him take a RC car to the go-kart track. And at that point I was like, yeah, I got to keep watching this man videos. Like he right on my alley. Like that course race effect on the go-kart track, I was like, yeah, this is and it wasn't nobody else but him, just him. I was like, yeah, this is it. I would also say, like when I first got into it, I watched a lot of Rich Duperbash videos, thinking that you can just do this out the box. So after I saw that you really had to put a lot of extra money into the car and understand what you're doing with throttle control, I was like, I'm good. Back to Big Tito, and here we go. There was that's it.
Reg,
Yeah, I remember Big Tito. Big Tito had a good channel, bro. He had a good channel.
Yeah.
Big Tito was dope. Reg, besides Talbot, well, if it's Talbot for you, then I get it.
Nah, I was when I got into it, I was doing it for the speed. I ain't gonna lie, RC cars probably saved me, allowed me to have my license today. Probably have my life, and a lot more money in my pocket as far as like speeding tickets or racing tickets and stuff. Because that was my escape. And then when I got the RC cars, I kind of forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? So I was chasing speed. Hey, Gap, who that guy that yelled Gap in the videos in the South?
Oh,
Jason Grant. Jason Grant.
yeah.
So is that Grant Hobbies or something like that?
Yeah, Grant Hobby vids. Yeah.
So I started watching Grant Hobby vids. It was some guys that had, I didn't know what they was bandits back then, but they had like bandits and like some other little cars. Man, this one dude, he was tall. He had like this Reagan style hat on. He used to always win. He put his hand up in the air, full trigger pull, that thing get down through there. You know what I'm saying? So that we was trying to be that person. And then on the speed run tip, I was always watching Roz. For some reason, I think he was the popular one that was coming up in my, in my analytics during that time, and he had results, So here I go, just like Jay Mitch, all my RC cars got to do 100 because I'm watching Roz, you know what I'm saying, and trying that, So yeah, those would be, that'd be the answer to that question, Jay Mitch. I can't even reword the question.
Your favorite RC, yeah.
Yeah, those were my favorite. Who I, come home and watch often. Mixed with Kevin. That was just pure carnage.
About you, Ted?
Yeah, when I was like looking at YouTube as far as RC back then, it was Draven. That was the guy that kind of inspired me to start going fast. I had the first 100-mile-an-hour rustler that I saw. Then you kind of went into Jess, 1692, 4792, 95, whatever his numbers are.
I was thinking about Jess too. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the guys that started, for me watching YouTube for RC stuff. It progressed into other stuff now. I watch a few other people. Like I watch Echo Cage in the morning times because, like, if I'm up early, he always got something there for me.
Always.
Yeah, I mean, I watch. I definitely watch Kevin because it's just. It's sometimes. Yeah, it's just like sometimes it's so ludicrous and stuff that he's doing is just, you got to watch it. I don't agree with everything he does, but at the end of the day, like, I understand what he's doing as well. But that's probably about the only people I really watch. I mean, if I see stuff pop up, a lot of stuff I watch is more or less not people that's like mainstream. It's like guys that have issues with stuff and they kind of figure out fixes for stuff. Like, kind of piggyback off what they're doing. Because a lot of the mainstream stuff is just what it is. They're going to talk about this in a light breath real quick, and then they kind of don't touch topic on it again. Like they'll talk about a car, and it's like they might do a build series on it, but once that build series is done, that car is been shoved. You never really see it again. I watch Innovation RC too. He's cool.
Innovation is dope.
Yeah, I like when people actually like break down what they're doing and give you like long-term updates where they're kind of like constantly popping up a video about the same car, even if it's a minor change. Like, hey, I went from this pinion tooth to this one right here, and this did this for this, and they're actually going in and showing your data log or something, or just breaking the car down and showing you the effects of what this and that did. That's the stuff I like to watch. I don't really like to watch where people just, all right, well, this new car came out. All right, that's great. And then they do like one run in the parking lot. Next thing you know, the owner's going. You never see it again.
Dope. I know for me, two of my biggest influencers are Henry Ford and Philip Jolly. They was doing exactly what I wanted to do back in the day. Speed run rustlers, slash 4x4s, Mugen MGT 7s, Vorzas, XO1s, like anything that was out, they was speed running it. And Henry really enhanced my speed running game because he hit me up and we like became cool. Like he was hitting me up. We was on the phone in the morning. He hit me up from Canada. We talking. He really got me straight and he helped me out a lot on my slash 4x4 and my Mugen. And he connected me to Philip Jolly too. That's how I got that Serpent from Philip Jolly. Also other people, JM Spec, Geo Stealth, R1. You already said Jess, Rock Bud, anybody from the DMV. I was watching all the DMV speed run videos, man. Like,
don't forget Jaboria Racing now. Yeah, that boy was a bad boy.
Jaboria, yup. And even to today, anybody who doing numbers out here, Vince, shout out to Vince. I'm big fan of him. We, you know, me and Ted, he got with us early, and now he way beyond us. That dude, he trying to go 260. He hit me up when he was just going like 140. And then when he passed me, he hit me up. I'm faster than you now, Jay. I'm like, you got it, bro. That's how it is. I was probably faster than somebody who came before me, who probably never hit 158, 160. You know, some of them guys never did it. So, you know, that was great. Thunder RC, Aldo, so many bashers, so many dope guys out here, man. I love to watch. So yeah, so it could be a list. I just love all the RC YouTubers for sure.
No, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So, are there any YouTubers that pop up in your feed that you kind of skip over? Not necessarily who are they, but are there any?
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no names because I ain't want to offend nobody around. But
Yeah. You don't want to say, man. It's a lot of mundane stuff on YouTube, bro. Meaning over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different name on the channel, but it's the same thing over and over and over. Stuff like that is
as an example. How many unboxings will you watch of a car?
I'm unboxing the cars. I'm going to one of my brothers, or I'm going to RC Driver. That's what that's my go. That's my go-to for unboxings. And the reason why my go-to for unboxings from RC Driver is because he's gonna go all the way in depth.
Mm-hmm.
He's really not gonna miss too many parts. If it's anything new on a car, he's not gonna miss the new stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what I want to know when a new car comes out, especially if it's a second version of a car we already have. I want to know the nuances. I want to know the differences of between the new and the old. But 50 unboxings, no, I'm not watching 50 unboxings. I mean, I will watch the same unboxing over and over and over before I watch 50 different ones.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I like it also depends on what type of car it is. I like do RC, but at the same time, if it's a basher vehicle or something, I gotta check Kevin. I want to see, you know, for his style of bashing, what broke, what didn't break, you know, and all those other type of things, you know. If it's on road, I might want to check out somebody else. You know, I might hope one of my favorite speed runners get it or something to check out their unboxing or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't like unboxings where they don't run the car. You got to run the car. I got to see the car
right.
So
yeah, like if it's a 3-minute unboxing, we ain't watching that.
Yeah, I prefer to see you gonna run the car.
Damn, so that mean y'all don't watch my unboxings, but that's all they be at 3 minutes.
Right.
Okay, so y'all
and I don't run it on the first video, huh?
Y'all prefer a detailed unboxing?
I guess unboxing and the first run. Like you don't have to show the details, but there's some boxes, some loose in the box. Maybe what you know about that's new, and then let's run it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't got to be nothing crazy or nothing, but I want to see it run because that's what's more interesting to me. How it run. You can have the best so-called products on the car. If it don't make sense, 1 + 1 = 2 when you run it, it don't matter.
I was going to ask this one question: Was anybody motivated to be a YouTuber because of getting money off of it? Anybody thought that they would get paid from it? And if so, how are you getting paid? I already know the answer, but anybody motivated to become famous from doing this shit?
Well, it's a yes and a no to that. I mean, you always think of monetary gain. Like who would not like to do YouTube, doing something they love and get paid for it and not have to do that? All they have to do is that's their job. You know what I'm saying? So who wouldn't want that? You know what I'm saying? But that is not the sole reason why I got into it. And if it was, I found out real quick that was not the way to go. You really, really have to grind on YouTube to be able to get your followers, man. Just like I said, I've been on here 6 years and I'm barely touching 7,000 subs. And I've been grinding, man. Especially like when I first started my channel, it was a video, 2 videos, sometimes 3 videos a day. You know what I'm saying? It was super duper grinding. You know what I'm saying? The last 2 years, I hit a little hiatus while I wasn't posted as much. But now I'm back to the grind. Is every day I'm dropping a video. Every single day. I don't drop a video. I never drop videos on Saturdays and Sundays. Sunday we got a live stream. Saturday just for me, Saturday is just not a good day for videos because they don't get pushed out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't drop videos on Saturday. But just about every other day of the week, I'm dropping a video. So and am I making some money? Yeah, but not no money that's going, not even a phone bill.
Day job, right?
Yeah, not even a phone bill money.
Yeah, not even a dinner for the fam at a nice restaurant. Like
Exactly. So
you ain't going to
it's
AB's.
yeah, like I'm not even looking forward to how much money I get on YouTube. Like sometimes I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like I just pop up, I might check my account and be like, damn, there's a couple of more dollars in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Most of the time I don't I can't tell you when YouTube pays to this day. I can't tell you that because I haven't received any checks that was something of significance. So if you plan on coming into the YouTube world and thinking you just gonna blow up on money, that's not the way to think with RC YouTube. Now if you got some kind of video that can go viral and you know what I'm saying, it can bring a whole bunch of people to your channel early, and then you can follow it up with something else that can go viral. Some people get lucky. Some people have that and be able to go to blow up really, really fast. But everybody don't have that.
Yeah, the problem is everybody want to go viral on their first video, and that ain't happening. And even if it does happen, it's probably like 2,700 people that got viral videos that same day too.
Yeah, it's short lived too.
Now going back to, and I'm gonna answer your question in just a second. Videos that I don't care to see is when a person, like let's say I take a new release promo video and I chop up the video and I'm talking through it, but it's the promo release of the commercial that 50,000 other people have already seen. I don't like them videos. Like don't do that.
And everybody's doing that now. Some of the people who doing that route, they're not even gonna buy the car.
Yeah,
they stealing views just to be stealing views. They're not even gonna buy the car.
The ones I hate too.
Huh?
I said the one I hate too is when they like you said, they had that video and they chop it up and then they had their face in it. You ain't even saying nothing. You just got your face and looking at the video. Like I could watch the video by myself.
Yeah.
I don't need your ugly mug on here.
Yeah, I don't like that. But and Jay Mitch, going back to your question, I didn't get into YouTube for the money. I think a lot of my early stuff was to kind of pass along information so people wouldn't run into the same issues that I ran into. Because coming into it, when you walk into a hobby shop, you really don't know anything. You don't know anything about the hobby. You just don't know. And you're taking the opinion of what somebody says as if it's accurate, not understanding and not realizing that what they're telling you is based on their limited experience. If all you have run is a Rustler, a Bandit, and some other car, you can only give me your opinion on them 3 cars. So you talking to a brand new person who knows absolutely nothing about the RC space, and you're like, hey, the Rustler is the best thing ever. When really it's a whole slew of other cars out there that would technically put the Rustler to shame. So for me, like I say, even with batteries, understanding the difference between or that the C rating matters or the milliamp matters, especially with what your manual is suggesting that you need to get. So yeah, I really started my channel to pass along information, and don't get me going about paint stuff. Like everybody wants to paint, not everybody, but most of the videos about painting are all the traditional ways of painting. hey, if you're gonna do this, back it with this, as if this is the only way to do it. No, you can back it with something different. It's just it may not come out the way that you anticipate. But I did a bunch of videos just showing that, like, okay, you can back it. If you back this flip flop with white, this is what you get. Or if you back it with this color, this is what you get. Versus what the majority of YouTubers were saying, just how to do it to get that same effect that everybody else already got. And if you're doing it like everybody else, you might as well just keep the stock body on there because that's what everybody else got anyway. So yeah, but it definitely wasn't for the money because I might have $5 in my YouTube account right now, and that came from a super chat that Red sent me one time. So, and that's been a good minute. That money still sitting.
Oh yeah, yeah. You lost. You ain't gonna get that. You gotta go over 100 a month.
Right, you gotta have $100
up for Rattle so he can get some money, y'all.
Hey, let me tell you. I'd rather you cash at me because what YouTube take
cash at Rattle. At Rattle run classes, Red Cat
right.
Rattle.
That's it. That is it. But yeah, man, I think and I think too a lot of people, something else that kind of just turned me off from watching YouTube videos in the RC space is when you're looking at somebody do a review on a car, like a Ready to Run or something, and they just like, oh, these cars cost too much for this not to be here. Like it's a sticker not on the car. Like, why are we going back and forth about why is the sticker an issue? Can the car do what you wanted to do? If the answer is yes, then cool. If the car can't do what you want to do, then talk about that versus telling me not to buy this car because the sticker not aligned or the body not cut perfect or whatever the case. When 2 or 3 good runs, you're gonna tear it up anyway. But anyway,
to piggyback off what you just said, another thing I don't like is when people have ads in their videos and you're paying for YouTube Red. As soon as I see an ad pop up or anything that's hitting towards the ad, I get out of it. Nope, not watching it. Can't stand it.
But I thought that just meant they were monetized.
No, he said YouTube Red. You don't pay for ads.
Yeah,
I don't see ads.
I don't see ads. So you're not gonna sit here and put a product placement in your video and expecting to watch it. But paying for that's cool. Get them out of here. Not watching your videos no more. You're done.
I'll be fast forwarding through them. Oh, if you want to get this shield, if you want fast forward 20 seconds, get to the part. I would say for me too, though, the videos I don't like is the people who all they do is complain. They ain't got nothing negative. Positive to say. I can't. If the title of the video you already complaining, I ain't watching it. Red Cat is trash. All right, nope, I don't want to see you.
Right.
I don't want to see you. Now, if you're doing a video and that comes up, that's different. But if you just negative all the time and you boring this shit on top of that, I can't watch you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be real.
And then you do the thumbnail after. So you basically telling us that it, what I'm saying, it's an issue basically because you got to edit the video, upload the video, then you change the title.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, it'd be better if you just don't say anything and then just let it be unexpected when it happens.
Yeah. Make the video, and then when the bad thing happened, then talk about it. But as soon as you turn on a video, this is crap. And how could that? No, all right, done. I'm good.
Look, as soon as I opened the box, the plastic that overlays the top of the car was not smooth and flat. It looked like somebody didn't take their time to put this down.
Oh, they be complaining about the weirdest. There was a wheel nut. Like, shut the hell up, man. And I say for me, as far as why I got into YouTube because I was watching a lot of YouTube and people had this stuff and wouldn't be explaining it.
Yeah.
And I said, when I make my channel, I want to explain to people what's happening. I want to explain how I did this to the remote. I want to explain how I did this spool. I want to explain my thinking about this. I want to explain the gearing, how I got here. Like, I want to explain it. Monetization was never really something I wanted to do. I really didn't care about it. I didn't even really know about monetization until people started talking about it. I just wanted to show people how to do shit.
Man.
And Mr. Mito's in the building. He said for him it was Lance at Crucial RC, J Mitch, Innovation RC, and Big Gap. First guys I turned into back in 2019.
And you know what's
That's
crazy,
what's up.
Gat? How people turn full circle. People that's fans of us, we fans of Mr. Mitos. I know me and Gat watch you all the fucking time, Mr.
Yeah,
Mitos.
yeah.
You
Every
one of the
video,
ones
yeah,
out here,
every
dude.
video.
For real. Dope RC content. For sure.
Yeah,
And giveaways.
I don't miss. It's man, my brothers, man. I mean, I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real, man. My brothers, I can feel them, I can feel their pain just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So all my brothers, man, I'm watching every video from start to finish. I don't give a damn if you understand blah 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 blah. I'm gonna watch it from the start all the way to my screen go black, bro.
I'm gonna test that when I do that video doing that. Then at the end,
hey, I promise you, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna call you and be like, Ryan, what the hell was you doing at the end? Somebody blah 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 blah. What is wrong with you, man? I'm watching from beginning to end, bro. You know what I'm saying? From beginning to end. Hey man, my brother Jay Mitch gonna say big shouts out to Adam, Ted at RC Discounts. Rest in peace, Dave Hubbard. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching it to the end, bro. I'm watching it to the end, bro. Every single time. I'm
It
watching
become
all
a
of them
after a while. You know that. We all got our different cadences of how we do our videos. We, all our formats. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a long ass time, and then I'm gonna run until the batteries die, and then the shout out's gonna come. Like, that's just what I do.
Yep, that's it, man. That's it. Sergeant J, what it do, man? How that bill going for you, bro?
Sergeant J, another one. Sergeant J, man, he a beast. Shout out to Sergeant J.
From beginning to end, baby. From beginning to end. Yes, sir. Well, man, it's 12:05. I don't know if y'all got something to do. I ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. I'm off.
I'm off too, yeah, but
I'm gonna I ain't gonna hold y'all too long though.
I'm off too. I start a new job on Tuesday.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Okay,
let me know what's up with tomorrow, dog. You know what type of time I'm on, bro.
Man, listen, we going to Maryland tomorrow, bro.
Y'all are?
Yeah, we're going to Kimbo.
Oh, all right, fuck it, we out.
Leaving at 6.
I'll be up at 6.
No, we
Kimbo,
leaving at 6.
Y'all don't know, Kimbo is a legendary speed run spot in Maryland. It's about 2.5 hours away from us.
Man, turn them cameras on, bro. Turn them cameras on.
I don't know if we got our permission slips from the people who keep the road, though. Did you call ahead?
I got invited.
Okay. All right.
I got invited by a man himself. You know what I mean?
Oh, shit. All right. And it's on.
But I don't think I put no cameras out there for some things though.
Oh
yeah, they don't. Yeah. I got you on that.
Some prototype stuff going on out there.
I understand that.
So, hold on, y'all. Let's be very clear with what Teddy just told us without telling us.
Well, I ain't say nothing.
Got invited. This is a Monday event. So Teddy, keep us informed, because that means you gonna be in the know, sir. You gonna be in the know.
No, just out here just trying to get some numbers. That's it. That's all I'm going for. I'll go out there and try to break 120.
Well, what car?
That's all.
With what car? Yeah.
2S Micro B. 2S Micro B.
Yeah, the Rolalo. Taking the Rolalo.
Hot Wheels. He got a 1S Hot Wheels. He gonna go 120 with y'all.
No, I'm taking my MCD and I'm taking my what's the name? My little mini B. I'll probably take my infraction.
Some with a 9-volt battery out there. In other words, don't worry about it.
I'll take a little mini B out there, try to get that 120 that I've been looking for that car. I left off with a couple years ago, like I think 113. I need to get over 120. Need to get over 120.
That's what's up, fellas. Well,
Is it
man,
maybe
we
four-wheel
gonna,
drive or rear-wheel drive? I mean, all-wheel drive. I mean,
Rear-wheel
rear-wheel
drive.
drive. Excuse me.
Rear wheel drive.
yeah,
Rear wheel drive.
mini B, yeah, where will.
Man, that's moving.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right, man, we're gonna get out of here, y'all. We're gonna go around the beam, starting at the bottom with my brother Teddy P. Hold on, let me big you up. My brother, oh, my bad, I hit the wrong person. Teddy P.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. Same time next week, same time, place. Come holler at us again. Ask away questions. Bring up any new topics that y'all have. Y'all can put it in the chat. Have a good work week, and we hope to see y'all next week.
My brother Big Rich.
Oh yeah, happy Easter.
Yeah. My brother Rich.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Happy Easter or happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Appreciate you for tuning in. And I'll catch y'all next week.
My brother J Mitch.
Yo, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for keeping me up longer than I said I was gonna stay up. Happy Easter. I know some of y'all partake in the 420. I do not, but I know it's a lot of y'all out there. That's crazy that it's on Easter. So it might have been a double dip for everybody. Might have got smoked out and had a dope meal and went to church and went to the same day. I don't know. So you might have did it all. So hope everybody had a good day, and thanks for kicking it with us. Y'all be good.
Brother Radakeys.
Hey, thanks for joining. We appreciate y'all. Public service announcement. Go get your physicals, get checked out, do what you need to do. Make sure you stay healthy. Y'all have a great week. And again, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us tonight.
You want to talk to them about that RC insurance?
Yeah, I was just finna say. I thought you said next week you're gonna have the link ready for the Rattle Can RC warranty.
Look,
It's 100% deposits for everybody. Send it to Got Reviews A to Z.
We got to discuss the details first. Make sure we have everything lined up accordingly. But we still got to have some people in place.
All right, y'all, man. We appreciate y'all coming to rock out with us, man. For everybody who's just coming in, wipe your feet before you come into my house. Smash the thumbs up button. It is absolutely, positively free. We appreciate y'all. We want to say happy Easter, happy holidays to everybody. Y'all come back. We'll have more topics next week, and we will be showing someone else's car. We appreciate y'all, man. If y'all wasn't here, we'll just be talking to one another, and y'all already know we got that glow. We're going to get with y'all in a minute.